go! Let's go!
Let's go!
Cooper's going insane on the button bar!
We got all the buttons. This is a 2-minute button.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh, that's way worse than I expected it to be. That's so
There we go! Let's go!
dude. Oh, that was straight at the camera, man. You've never seen it more 3D in your life, chat. And, you know, homies show up and like.
What a flex.
Oh, it's. After 5 years of producing Kendama songs,
We can make egg-shaped balls.
yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my God! No! What's going on?
Hey! Juicy Joker! Oh my God! Oh my God! And the chat goes wild. And that is everybody's points just bleeding!
But might just like slide back in that style and like, you know, I'm not trying to like.
Not trying to send it all the way fully back.
What is this?
Oh! What the heck? Hey! Cody! Stop it! We have a show to do!
Yeah, quit messing around, Cody.
Hey!
How does Cody go from like, I can't get the sound work, now I can't get the video work, to like, now I'm gonna make you look ridiculous?
Does anyone else want to know why our audio didn't
It's my
work?
first complex goo.
Good to see y'all. Thanks for being here. In case you want to know why we were a half hour late and we had a bunch of issues, it's
yes!
because Cody Grizz was trying to turn me into a potato.
Choco Hawaii.
Cover your face, Jake can have it. No, not Jake.
Like this, Cody? Is this how it works?
Yes, that's exactly.
Check out this cool filter.
That's awesome. Putting it, oh, I'm Shrek. Hey, donkey. I'm an onion. I have layers. I don't like parfaits, donkey. No, I don't. I love mud. I love mud and I love dirty diapers. Because I am Shrek and I like gross things. Hey, Cody.
It's back.
Crab dance. Yo, I'm doing the claws now. I'm doing the claws.
The claws are next level.
Cody's full barfing. That's what's good. We did it. Cody barf. We did it. We win. Woohoo! What is up, everybody? Welcome in. Good to see ya. Welcome in. How we doing, everybody? Good to see you, Mr. Niche. What's good? Cha-cha, let's get it.
You get it.
Welcome in. Barky
That's it.
Boy,
Let's
Slade
go.
Brown, Alex, 2 times.
What is up, everyone? Long time no see.
Yo, Wayne Train, Court, how we doing? Dilly Dama, Snow, Nar House. What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Welcome in. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays to you and yours. Good to see everybody. It's another wonderful day out here in Yodi Land. You got an edit? Oh, all right. Got that edit all finished up. I like it. Let's go, my dude. How's everyone doing? 5 days till Christmas. It's fully on over here at the Sweets household, y'all. Sladriana, what's up, girl? How we doing? Luke Funk, my man. Good to see you. Just got your boogie tea dama. Let's go, man. That sounds good. Alex, 2 times. What's up? So today's gonna be a fun day. Everything's good, yo. We're moving right along. Jamming the new dama. Getting ready for holidays around here. It's crazy. Yeah, we got a epic. Dude, fully lit up. Just look at the squirrels on the patches. I love the Christmas Vacation movie. It's like my favorite Christmas movie ever. Listen to this. Hello, Evelyn.
We're gonna press on, and we're gonna have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny fucking Kaye. And when Santa squeezes his fat white ass down that chimney tonight, he's gonna find the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house. We're gonna press on, and we're gonna have...
Yo, Sladriana, thanks. Yeah, it's a nice little Christmas trick. So if I'm at a party, I don't know what to say. I just kind of hit my button, and then we have something to talk about. So that's pretty sick. Good to see ya, one and all. Today's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. We have Adam Kingman joining us today. We watched him last week. We watched his YouTube channel, and it's a dude we've watched and Where We Are and a lot of old Kendama videos. So it's going to be cool to get him on the channel today and just chat with him, catch up, see what he's been up to. He was on a TV show. I really want to ask him about it because I watched it, and I have a few questions. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys all very much for your feedback. I got a lot of feedback from the Twitch surveys, exclamation point feedback. If you're looking to get in on a little bit of feedback action, I'm looking to do a little more streaming in the new year, and your guys' opinion matters. So if you want it heard, exclamation point feedback in chat. I've already got like 20 or so that people have gotten have put on to the channel. So if you guys at all want any input, please do the exclamation point feedback and let me know what's good. Dude, tomorrow Kendama is something new I've been doing. We've been ripping through the Kendama app, and I've been doing decent at it. I think we're up to 200 points. I got to get them all submitted. It's so much work to submit them. But we'll be doing that tomorrow on stream as well. Coop's in town again, so he'll be joining me for a little bit of it. So tomorrow should be a fun stream if you guys are able to tune in and to say what up. So, yeah. Yes. That is what is happening. How's everyone else doing? Good? Uh-oh, our guest is here. I'm off tomorrow. Cool. Yeah, 1 or noon. I think tomorrow I'm going to do noon to 3. Instead of 1 to 4, it'll be noon to 3 because I have to pick up my kids tomorrow from school. So it's your birthday, Cha-Cha. What's good? Thanks a lot for the sub also. I really appreciate it. Good to see you. Man, oh man. I can't believe it's the end of the year. I can't believe it 2023 has come to an end, man. It's truly insane. Dude, we are doing Battle at the Border officially. I don't know if we officially said that, but me and Cody Grizz and 15 of the other Sweets team members will be heading to Nashville in January, and me and Cody will be streaming it this year. So if you're not able to go, we'll still have you in there with all the fresh announcements and what's going on. But if not, we'll see you there in real life. We have some sick stuff for the booth, y'all. So much cool stuff for the booth. It's going to be epic. BATB, 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 BATB. We got so much cool stuff for the booth that'll only be available there. I'm really hyped on that, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be very fun. It's right around the corner. I mean, honestly, it's like 4 weeks away. Hard to believe, y'all. Next year is upon us. What are we going to do in the new year? What do we want to see? What's going to happen? Nako in person, top of the list, I think, right? Nako in person, top of the list, without a doubt. All right. Let's, what is it? 110? All right, we got a little time. Let's do our quick Wordle and quick, crossword. Get our brains firing on all cylinders today. Make sure we're good to go. I got some questions I'm excited to talk to Adam about. Dude, I don't know. I only met Adam like once or twice, so I don't know him very well personally, which is why I'm super excited to talk to him, because get to know the Adama homie better. Why not, dude? Yo, Gilula, what's good? Dude, I played disc golf. I was a disc golf influencer today, y'all. I have fully merged Kendama and disc golf. A homie that I started following, and he followed me back a couple years ago, plays disc golf and makes disc golf content in Minneapolis, and he plays all the same courses I do around the city, and we just never crossed paths. And he saw that I filmed a trick at the 12th hole of my double tray the other day, and he's like, dude, you're local? I had no idea. And so he hit me up, and this morning we went out and filmed a ton of content for his channel. So if you want to see me play disc golf, tomorrow we're going to do a collab post with this dude, and you'll get to see. I had some cool shots, some good putts. It was a fun round. I laced a couple tricks and got him to do his first spike, dude. It was really a fun day. So it was cool to like use Instagram in such a great way to connect with someone who is like enthusiast, just like I am, you know, like we all love Kendama. He loves disc golf, and so it was cool to like nerd on disc golf for an afternoon with somebody who's so deep. And I got to play with two dudes who are about to be the next big deals. And this dude had a 2013 marble Sweets Kendama that I probably marbled. It was insane. And he could throw like 600 feet. It was the sickest thing. So that was the weird start to my morning, but it was pretty cool getting to meet some new people. All right. Audio and Heart haven't done much for us here. Let's see if we can get another one. Slaps. Quad, what's good? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Whirlwind check. I did mad whirlwind checks today. You're homesick? Oh, well. Feel free to kick it with us. So we're going to go small. Hey.
Let's go.
Yo, I got new buttons. I added some new buttons.
Still gonna send it.
Dude, I got new buttons. Anyone in here listen to This Is Important podcast? Anyone in here? Does anyone in here listen to This Is Important podcast? Anyone? Do I have any TII Nation members in the chat?
No!
No, what? All right, here we go. We're going to get a quick crossword, and then we're going to have an interview with a Kendama legend, dude. Where We Are royalty. One of my favorite scenes when he smashes pesto in his face. Yeah, I know. You'll have to see it. Okay, here we go. Times 29 person of the year. Wasn't it Swift? I don't know. It's a patio. It's a manager. It's an agent. It's a agent. What surrounds Vatican City? Italy. No. Rome. The only consonant in non-union. N? I have no idea. Royal Memoir, that was the best-selling nonfiction book. I have no idea. Station wagon. Things. Items. Be that way. Fine. Little kid. Taught. Swift. Spare. 43 seconds. Get wrecked. The flu. Dude. All right, Sladriana. We didn't get to play last year. I got you on a round. Guaranteed. Cross my heart and hope to die. Stick a needle in my eye.
Perfect.
It's a bagel.
I'm so excited!
All right. We killed it. Our brain is cracking. We are on level 11 right now with our brain power, so I'm feeling good about this interview. Let me just get up my questions here, make sure I got all my things. Any good questions, chat, that you want me to add to my list before he comes on? Because I know there were a bunch of you here last week when we watched some of his stuff. Are there any questions you have for Adam Kingman at all? Yeah, that's a good one. Do you still play regularly? All right, I'm about that. Jake Weens gave me a good question. So I think it's going to be good. Is there anything surprising to you about how Kendama has changed over the years? Cool, that's a good one. Z-Logic, what's up, man? Welcome in. Thanks a lot for being here. It's good to see everybody. I hope everybody's been enjoying the new mods, too. Oh, you should be getting your legend shapes. Dude, look at this ATAC one. Oh, God. Look, you can't even see the grain. Oh, gosh. It's so honed. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. ATAC Kens. Coming to a Kendama shop near you very soon, dude. They're way too honed. I've been feeling old school Dama vibes, and we're bringing them back. 2024 is going to be like 2014 at Sweets, dude. We're going to dye some Kens. We're going to make rainbow strings. We're going to make Budama dolls. I'm doing all the things we did back in the beginning. ATAC paint coming right back, dude. We're doing it all. Things have cycles, and I think we're cycling back to cool old things that we loved and just stopped doing for almost no reason. So, rolling pins, nothing's off the table in 2024, man. Everything is on the table. You heard it right. You heard it right. Jay Steez, what's up, man? Dude, WB in chat. I haven't even told Mrs. Sweets yet. I don't have it here to do the unboxing. I'll have to show it off next week. Maybe I'll just wait to unbox it because I haven't even put it on the internet. But I got an insane gift from a local homie, but a Kendama homie, and more a Twitch subscriber just like y'all. So it's truly insane, and I'm gonna show it off. Maybe I'll show it off tomorrow because we'll be streaming tomorrow. So I'll show it off tomorrow, dude. Yeah, Warren sent me a nasty gift. Perp Kaiju? Nah. Jammers on the table? Yeah, I mean, do we want jammers? Jammers can be on the table. He took you out at NACO. Yo, Allie, what's good? Welcome in. Good to see you. Jammers. We want jammers. No way. Jammers are like ellipsy that you can roll across the table, and it has some cool movement, and it's pretty darn fun, honestly. It's a Karurin is the original, kind of like Kendama, and then with Sweets we made a version because Karurin was unwilling to sell their product to us and ship them, so we produced a similar version of a slightly different spec and called it a jammer, and it was fun. You want them bigger? Yo, Ole, what's up, man? Dama Dad himself. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Miss ya. Can't wait to see you this summer. Jumbo Jammers. That would be kind of fun. That would definitely be kind of fun. Dude, there's one of our biggest YouTube videos on Sweets' channel is a jammer commercial Max and Coop filmed. Hip high jammer. Oh my god. Jumbo jammers. It's like a weapon at a certain size, right? Jeez. Like if it was the size of this microphone. Goof, goof, goof. That'd be nutty, actually. I love it. I carry one in my backpack everywhere I go. And my kids are never bored at a restaurant table. The alliteration is there, baby. Have you seen the video of the guy walking on big currents? Yeah, I have. Kai Jammer for Kingman. Oh my gosh. You guys got all the ideas, don't you? You got all the good ideas. My gosh. Don Dama, what's up, dude? Gotta say, K-Square at Battle at the Border East Coast homies made the illest Karurin game. Dude, we had a Karurin game too at our shop that we loved. We called it Battle Jammers is what ours was. It was fun, dude. It was actually a lot of fun. But you have to have this big old table and take it everywhere, you know? That's the problem. But you could like put a mat on a table maybe, but then it's like moving around. I don't know. It is fun though. Dude, what happened to the dude with a board? This one shits on it. Oh my god. Dude, what about where's the dude who has the board at events? I miss that guy. He just had a plank of wood, and he would go and just hold a plank of wood, and people would do like the skirt tricks off of it. It was so sick. Don Dama, I want to play. I'm all about a jammer game. Oh my god. They have their own table. I'm sure it'll be coming on the bus. Y'all are actually insane. Actually insane humans. But hey, a game's a game is a game is a game. That's the fun thing about it. I love a game, regardless of what it is and when it is. If I can get points and beat you at it, I'm down. Depot Village. Oh, you know the East Coast homies will be over there. That's for sure. All right. Give me a second. Yo, Trip Sip was good. What's good? All right, we're just about ready to bring Adam Kingman onto the stream, y'all. We're gonna dive in, talk to him. We see him once a year, always on our Where We Are watch through. You know what I'm saying? So, it's gonna be cool to catch up and see if he's been lurking and watching Kendama, you know, from the background, because that's definitely what I'm interested in, is how much he's kept up with, like how. Like, does he know that 66 tap is a thing, you know? All good questions that I'm very excited to get into. After we're done kicking in with Adam, we are going to be doing a little Kendama history as we do. We'll pull up some old videos and dissect them and see what the homies were up to back in the day when Kendama was just getting started. And then we'll be watching your clip. So if you got a clip you want me to watch, we're going to be watching that bad boy today. Also, if you guys didn't know, there is a gift card sale going on at Sweets Kendamas from now until the end of the year. So if you know you're going to buy Kendamas next year and you have extra scratch, if you buy a $100 gift card, you get $50 free, I believe, is the current big card deal. So you're essentially getting $50 free if you buy a gift card between now and the end of the year. So just so you know, the people here in this chat are the real ones. I know who are all about the drops. So if that interests you, if that's something you're hyped on, know that that's available for the next little bit. And it works in smaller increments too, like spend 20 get 5 type vibes. But for those of you who are super deep into Dama and are stoked to get new Damas with my new shape, then I would suggest snagging, because next year we have a lot of cool drops planned with the Sweets Legend shape. So very hyped. Quick whirlwind check just to make sure I'm honed. Not honed. Not honed. More honed. Oh, come on, bro. What the schneizes? Are you kidding me?
No!
Oh my god. Was that so hard? Was that so hard? Took some starters to a toy drive this week. Oh, that's so dope. And it didn't need batteries. Ain't that crazy that that's like a hype thing? This one didn't need batteries. Yo, my dogs are losing their mind. One sec.
I brought some goodies for you too.
I have a guest in the studio here today. An unexpected guest, Mr. Gabe Clam, the one, the only. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna do this, cause you.
Well, let's just see if this works.
Well, I just don't use like mine are all wireless, so I don't use
wireless.
cords. You know what I'm
That could be a
saying?
problem. I got this one. That's cool too.
But maybe I can do this.
Maybe Taz will sit with me. Can they hear me?
Yeah, this is the mics. You guys.
Hey, hi chat. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Hopefully. Hey, Taz, what's up?
He's fine.
Doesn't like to be pet, apparently.
No. Okay, I'm trying to find an audio cable, cause then maybe I can.
Well, all I got.
Turn these into
This is
it.
what I brought. I thought maybe this would work, but you don't need.
Yeah.
You don't need this because you have that.
Yeah, but I have like, there's an audio cable that is in my pile of cables.
Sorry. Apologies. Hey, what's up, Stacy? What's up, Cody? What's up, Evelyn? What's up, Alex? Hey, Sladriano, what's good? Chris, what up? You can plug in earbuds, bud. You can plug in earbuds and share. Ooh, that's a good idea.
Oh, no, watch this. He's talking about this. Let's see. Give me the splitter thing.
Oh, Grizz, if you're watching, I definitely took this out of your tech stream backpack, and I will definitely put it back. Please don't be pissed.
Let's see if this works.
Is Adam waiting?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, my bad.
No, it's all good. It's just 1:30 now, so.
Here.
We'll see if this works. If Gabe can hear. Put your mic up. Yeah. Okay, now we'll see if you can hear this. Oh. Let's see. Switch it to this.
Oh, I can hear something. Yep.
You can hear it?
Yep.
I just gotta change this.
Man, I'm good, y'all. Thanks for asking. I thought I'd drop in on Sweets. I know this is like one of the last streams of the year, so.
Wow, we're still gonna rip one next week, I think. Okay, that worked. Can you guys hear it though? Shimmy two cycles side by side. No. Okay.
Change the mic to the 2 circles side by side, not top and bottom to hear Gabe better.
Yeah, I saw him.
You know, one of the nice things about me just showing up randomly is that Sweets gets to play techie for a second and try to figure some stuff out.
I think I got it. Now you guys should be able to hear it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Cody. Gabe isn't going to be doing much talking during the interview. So I want to make sure.
What if I want to ask like a question or two? Am I allowed?
Yeah.
Sweet.
100. Of course you are. But he means like if we're just going to say you're talking like to chat, then he wants me to like. Okay. This has to go over here.
This is a wildly cool setup, Sweets.
Ah.
I'm like all of a sudden behind the scenes of all the Twitch home stream.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, let's go. I'll see you guys in just a quick second. Okay? All right. Face cam. Meow. And then we do this. And then we do this. What up, dude?
Oh, what's up? Let me turn my camera on. Does that work?
Hey, yeah, man. Owen, dude, welcome into the stream. It's nice to see you.
Great to see y'all. Thank you.
What's up, man?
I
I
love.
just surprised Sweets today, so I'm just totally crashing your interview. I hope that's cool.
Absolutely. Come
Yeah.
on in.
Yeah, this is Gabe. He's the CEO business partner of mine with Sweets Kendama. Has been with me since the jump. So he knows all about you, that's for sure. And the in the Kendama history, dude. It's so crazy that you responded, because we just went on such a tangent last week watching your stuff, and I was like, I'm just gonna reach out to this dude and see how he's doing, because it'd be fun to catch up and see how life's been, man. Because we watch you every year here on the channel. Where we are, you're a big part of the watch through, dude. Your pesto scene is, amazing.
Thank you so much. I think that pesto is, you bring that up, and I'm like, oh, that pesto is so bad. I was obsessed with cooking certain things, and that was like the summer where I tried to figure out pesto and I couldn't do it. So,
No, it looked like you didn't figure it out, because you guys were all dying laughing because it was so bad. But it's just one of those parts of the movie that to me is always just like it's such a nostalgia bomb. But it's really good to see, man. How is life? Just where are you at? Where are you from now?
Seattle. So after Tahoe, went to college, Seattle, and that's where I met a lot of the Wenatchee guys, Matt Ballard and Keith and all them.
Yeah.
And but the Tahoe origin was with Turner Thorne and TJ and those guys.
Dang.
And then moved to Austin for a little bit, but I missed the West Coast, and so moved back to Tahoe, landed back on my feet, moved to Seattle about 2 years ago. So it's my second stint in Seattle.
Yeah, called you back. You liked it that much.
I don't know. There's something special about Seattle, where there's a lot going on, but it still feels quiet at the same time, despite being in the city.
Yeah.
Love Seattle. Such a great place.
Where are you guys?
We're in Minneapolis, or at least we're in Minneapolis. It's the easiest thing to say. Sweets is I'm a Minneapolis head, so like technically we're not in Minneapolis right now. We're like in a suburb of Minneapolis. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I can hear you great.
So I have to be like honest, like when like I don't know much about you. And that's just me being like less of a hardcore Kendama like social. So I'm like super excited to be here and like learn a little bit more about like you and your origin story, if that's okay. Like do you remember like how you first got introduced to Kendama?
Yes, I do. It's funny, I was thinking about that this morning. And Gabe, I don't know anything about you, so it's mutual. We're good. We're on the same page. We can start from scratch. I just remember, let's say I graduated high school in 2010. I was born in 92. And so I was trying to think, where was I and where was Turner Thorne? Because Turner was a senior when I was a freshman.
Oh,
And I went to a small high school, and like everybody was friends. And if you didn't hang out at school, you would bump into each other in the train park at Heavenly skiing. And Turner was so good at skiing, him and his buddies. And so you're always like, I don't know, Tahoe's small and you know of each other. And I remember, I think I was a senior, something. I was getting ready to go to college, and I had not touched the kendama, but I remember being at TJ's house, TJ Kolsnick. There was some party at his house, and there were a few kendamas on the counter, but everybody, like, like there was nothing. Where I have a kendama here. It was just like all anybody could do was just kind of catch it and like slowly do this, and it was really it was like, you know, as everybody's party's trick if they could spike it. And I remember playing outside with it, and I was like, whoa, I love this because I used to do yo-yo,
Hell yeah.
and like contact juggling, like watch David
nice.
Bowie Labyrinth, and so I loved like skill toys with my hands, but I had no idea what kendama was.
So
And then
so TJ threw a party and put kendama in the room. That's what I call it. Like I think kendama chooses people, but you have to put kendama in the room. You have to give kendama the opportunity to like choose people, and that's what TJ did in that party. Is like throw the party, put kendama in the room, see what happens. We've thrown it through a few parties like that where it's like the sole purpose is just throw a party, not a kendama party, just a party, and like put kendama there and like see kind of who's attracted to it, and kendama attracted you.
exactly, but I sort of, you know, time had passed after that, probably a few months, and I think I'm trying to remember the timing of things. I'll have to like dig into YouTube to figure out where I was. But I think TJ, either like right before I went to college or I was already in college. No, I think I was about, so it was like summer 2010. I think TJ gave me my first kendama, and it was a black TK16 Master. It was like his old one.
Dang, that's my first one.
Yes, and I loved it. And him and I would just play kendama in my kitchen, and he's like, "Here, you can have this." And I think that was the first time I got, like, you know.
Yeah, you had your own to practice with now, so you were on it.
Right. And I remember, again, just you're always at different people's houses after skiing. And I remember being at my buddy Kirk's place. And again, it's sort of, there's like the older kids, which was like Turner Thorne's class. And I remember standing in the kitchen, and one of his buddies just walks, he just like is holding it. What is he doing? He just walks across the room and just does an airplane, and it blew my mind. And he just, that's literally all he did. He just walked into the kitchen and without stopping did an airplane and walked away. And I was like, man, I'm going to do that someday. Like, blew my mind.
The way you just,
and I think that was
the way you just did that across the screen of the camera was like, you just did it. If you haven't done it before, you just did it.
Dang, that's so cool, man. So how did the WKT do? So they were in high school and you were in college, and they like, did they reach out when you guys filmed, or because you guys aren't the same age, right? They're younger than you.
Yeah. So I go to UW, I bring a kendama or two, and made a few other kendama buddies, and I always had a DSLR. I think I had a Nikon D300S. So this was like the beginning of DSLR video.
Yeah.
And I loved this, I don't know, living in Seattle was like a new place, and I loved capturing it. And would like, honestly, I think it was Jake. Jake had the Ken Garden blog, and that was sort of, you'd kind of consume Colin Sanders kendama videos, or you could go to the Ken Garden, and that was sort of like the two places to feed your kendama appetite. And Jake had like a Ken Garden edit contest, and I made an edit, and like I wasn't even that good at kendama, and I don't know, it was different. It was different than what he had seen, and then he reached out, and I started talking to him, and I think the interest in that first video was really encouraging. So then I made that following summer, 2011, made SPF Lemon, where I just kind of traveled around and captured what happened that summer.
Yeah,
and
that's what we watched last week.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
It's just like a vlog, like a travel vlog. But I think that then caught the eye of the Wenatchee guys. Gotcha. And so then sophomore year of college, start chatting with Matt Ballard and Keith and those guys. And then Keith came, I was a sophomore now. Keith came to visit me on campus, and him and I would make some edits.
Yeah.
And then I think I designed a poster for
Oh.
where we are. Maybe I don't know. It's this like
Which
super
one?
illustrator-y.
Oh,
Looks
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
glue.
Was it for the release, like the release party?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Um, and and then I think that second that following summer is when those guys were all driving around, and we both happened to be in Tahoe.
Mm-hmm.
So
Dang, it's crazy, man. Those videos for me are just like the epitome of, Kendama when we started, when it was all so fresh to all of us, and it's like a big amount of nostalgia for me. And every year I teach new people now, and like I love watching him because it shows where Kendama was at that very moment, with the tricks that we're doing and the length of our strings and the solid color balls that we're playing with most of the time. Like, it dates everything we did so much, but so much effort was put into it. And I think that's what Jake probably saw in your edits and stuff, was that you were thinking more than just what tricks are good, because that's what all anyone cared about in the beginning, was doing the hardest trick first. So, and Jake doesn't do that. So when he sees someone like-minded, I'm sure he was like, yes, that's my dude. Like, that's so it's so cool how it just like, it could have just been this thing you did and whatever, but because of like contests and that different stuff, it pulled you a little closer to the core of it, which is kind of cool to look back on.
Well, like, there was something special going on in Wenatchee. Like, we know, like, from our end of things that, like, it was special in Wenatchee, but it wasn't until I was at New York Toy Fair this year, and this guy came up, and he just kind of put his he kind of put his hand on my shoulder, and he was like, and I didn't know him, I had never talked to him before, and he was like, how's business? And I was like, it's a hard business, has its ups, has its downs, happens to be down. And he was like, stick with it. I've seen the power of this, and you need to stick with it. And I was like, well, who are you? What do you do? And he's like, I own a small toy store in Wenatchee. And he said, Kendama changed our store. Like, he said, I still have like some ungodly amount, like 5,000 Kendamas sitting from like way back, right?
They're Turner Thorn
like,
models, I bet.
Like, he still had, but he said he moved like 15,000 Kendamas in the course of a month, and my jaw dropped. Like I have a lot of Kendama knowledge and lore about units moved in places and whatever, because I've been on the logistics side of Sweets forever, but like going that far back and knowing what that toy store did because of WKT is insane. It made me want to like talk to Matt and talk to Keith and track Keith down and find him and like figure out like okay, what'd you guys do? Because you guys had a recipe that made Kendama like godly, and like it, and then anyway, so like your connection to like that early sort of Wenatchee and like your input to that is just super, super interesting.
That's fascinating. That's wild. I don't think I've ever even been to Wenatchee. But you're right. There's this lore about like the origin of these people and the influence and who inspired you to do what.
Well, and I'm massively like interested in that, like I want to like trace back the lines as far back as I can go. And it's like, okay, like who showed Adam? Okay, cool. Like, who showed TJ? Like, okay, cool. Like, where did that come from? And like trace them back as far as we can go. Of course, we're always going to be led back to like JKA or like, like whatever we can all pay homage to. But like, it's cool to hear that story. Can I ask you another question? Like what are you, you're where you are and you're doing what you're doing now. What is that? And did Kendama in any way have influence of changing your life path, or did it have any input in you choosing what you're doing, or did it change your life in any way, essentially?
Yes. I mean, short answer, yes. And I'm going to start I've never been asked that. And I'm going to think about answers as I ramble for a second.
Mm-hmm.
So bear with me. I remember carrying Kendamas around in college, right? I have totally fallen out of Kendama. I feel like my only touch point is I talk to Matt Ballard quite often.
That's
He's
cool.
become such a good buddy. Sometimes Jake, and I was texting Colin Sanders the other day. But of course, we're all on campus, and we're all just like wearing our kendamas on our neck, which is such like a statement, whether we intended it to be or not.
It's a
But it
statement.
was,
100%.
but it was this like it's the bat signal of like, hello, does anybody else want to play kendama with me? Do I have any friends? Especially when you go to college. And I remember that time it was picking up. Like you'd go through airports and see so many kids with kendamas standing there, and you could go up and you could play ken or dama or play like whatever with any kid. And I was in San Diego 2 weekends ago, and at Point Loma Lighthouse, no Cabrillo National Monument, just kind of like sightseeing. And there were these two kids playing with a yo-yo, and they were kind of sharing it. They were like siblings, so they kind of were bickering, but kind of sharing. And the dad was just like, "Hey guys, come on, get along." And I always feel like I'm a creep, like approaching kids now, because I think I'm younger than I am, but I'm 31, and I'm like, I can't just like kendama with kids. But I like see myself in them, and I walk up and I'm like, "Hey, that's a sick yo-yo. What is that?" And they're like, "Oh, it's a unresponsive." I was like, "Oh, can I do a trick?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." And they're like not making eye contact. They're talking to me like this, like. But I did it, and I like, I sort of have my typical yo-yo rhythm, and it was a really good yo-yo. I was surprised how long, and so I just kept going, and then pulled it up, and the two kids, their mouths were open, and the one brother is elbowing the other brother, and he's like, dude, go get that, go get that. Tell him tell him we found a yo-yo master. Go get him. And then the kid just runs away up the trail, and the other kid was like, tried not to be impressed, and then I gave it back to him, and he's like, "Yeah, can you do this?" And he just had he had his tricks, which were great. And so then we kind of had that back and forth, like you were playing skate again. And I think that's what was really special, seeing all these kendamas everywhere, because there was not like a uniqueness to them and a novelty that was so fresh. Anywho, I'm not answering your question. But back to campus, I remember kendama was my calibrator for like first impressions, and people would be like, "Why do you carry that around?" And I'm like, "You can learn so much about somebody right away." And they're like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Okay, the first test is the person afraid. Like, are they outgoing?
Are they afraid of failing in front of others?
Yes, that was like point 3. So point 1 was, can they break the ice? Can they approach me and comment? Pass number 1. Pass number 2 was exactly what you just said, is if I say, "Would you like to try?" Are they afraid of failure? Are they willing to say yes and potentially make a fool of themselves? So it's like, are you outgoing? Are you afraid of failure or willing to try something new? And then the third thing is all I would say was, hold it like a pencil and don't swing it. And that's it. And so then they immediately kind of go, okay. And then they're like, oh, I'm like, okay, do it again. And so the amount of people that I would say, hold it like a pencil, don't swing it, and they go, or they hold it like this and they swing it. So it's like, okay, you passed 2 of the 3 tests. You're outgoing, you're not afraid of failure, but you're not a good listener. But I met so many great people.
Dude, Adam, I love
you get a
that.
really quick read.
I love that so much, dude. That kendama was like your human test device. It was like your personality tester of how dope the human is on the first go around, like when they first come to you, because I think that kendama teaches all those things, right? Like if you're not any of those things
Absolutely.
before, it has the capacity to like change humans to be more of those things through the use of it. But like I've never heard anybody explain it like that, and I've also never heard anybody teach, like I've never taught Sour Grip first ever, you know. And I know that that's like a big thing in Japan, right? Like Gloken, I'm pretty sure, teaches Sour Grip first, Sour Grip Big Cup. Wow, that's super interesting. Because you actually like didn't tell them anything. Just don't swing it and hold it like a pencil, and then just like wanted to see what their reaction was. I love that.
It's even, you say hold it like a pencil, and they go, "Oh, like this?" I'm like, "Is that how you write?" Like,
Yeah.
and I wasn't trying to mock them, but I'd be like, "No, like a pencil," and they're like, "Okay, huh, I don't know, like a pencil." And they're like, "Oh." I mean, I'm not. Yeah, everybody goes at their own pace. But I think there was also the Kendama USA blog, and Jeremy was like, "Hey, we're looking for stickers. Submit." I don't know if y'all know this, but he had a sticker contest that said, "Hey, submit your designs. We're looking for some fresh ideas." And I submitted a bunch of Kendama stickers that I made because I was a freshman in design school at UW. I was just learning Illustrator, and I sent him some PDFs. And immediate, like I don't know, within the hour, I get an email saying, "Hey, can you hop on Skype?" And I was like, "Sure." And so then I had a chat with Jeremy, and he's like, "Hey, these are great. Can you do package design?" And I was like, I'm down to try. Like I just learned Illustrator. Let's give it a go. I like typefaces."
Wow.
And one of the designs I submitted for the sticker contest was the 4 Kendamas that made the diamond, the like Kendama USA tribute logo.
No way, dude. I just got goosebumps like crazy. Wow.
And so that was 2011, because if you remember, there was that time when the pro models were kind of egg shaped.
Yeah. I remember that time.
I just remember playing with the yellow like egg. And so I think it was this, hey, we need to create like a little bit of the shift from the OG. We need something to say these are new.
Yeah.
So then the tribute Kendamas came out. And so there was that big push, which was rad, because then when I'm in the airport with these kids bumping into them and they all had tribute Kendamas, I'd be like, "Oh, I made that logo." And they're like, "Oh, no way, cool."
Yeah.
So it was this like fun touch point that I saw. Like I was just grateful to be a part of it and to contribute. And so anyway, the next few years went by and designed all the like pro model packaging and the packages of the bags.
No way.
The like tubes. Yeah, the tubes with the gold lettering.
The tubes were so
Did
fun.
you know that he designed all that
I
stuff?
knew he designed for Kendama USA,
Wow.
yeah. But what specifically, I didn't know, like, you did the logo and things. I knew you had worked with them for a long time. The tubes were one of the coolest things because, I mean, it was the first time. We had always just had them in square boxes. And so it was the rosewood ones, too, that were the Brazilian cherries that were heavy as a mother, dude. Those things were insane.
I loved those hardwoods. Alex, I forget his last name, but he started hand turning those.
Smith.
Exactly. The purple cherry wood kendamas.
Yeah, purple.
He had one.
Yeah.
And that blew my mind. And I think that was the first time I was like, "Oh, you can make these." And then that introduced woodworking on the lathe, which I have a lathe now in my garage, which I love.
Dang.
And I was sorry, these are just like non sequiturs kendama stories all coming
good.
out.
I could listen to you talk all day. Keep ripping.
I was in Michigan in Grand Haven, where my sister lives with her husband and 2 kids. And my brother-in-law I feel like I have a hard time explaining to people what I do because I do like full-time design for an agency, but a lot of it's on NDA, so I can't really talk about it. And the projects are nebulous. And then my free time, I'm just making like, I don't know, sailcloth. I just tinker, but it's just for
Dude.
fun.
We got to talk about that
And
too,
so-
by the way. I need to talk to you about making it. Like, we have to set aside some time because I have questions. I watched the whole thing, so.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
And so, anywho, trying to like explain to family, my parents have no idea what I do, and my brother-in-law is a dentist, and he's like, "What do you? I don't, And I'm just like, it's hard to explain. And he's like, Adam, I want to take you to this toy store. My kids love this toy store. I think you'd have a lot of fun running around this toy store. And I go into this like huge toy store, and we're wandering around, lots of games, everything. Awesome toy shop. And there's just like a single little line of kendamas. And I think it was like, they had Sweets, probably Kendama USA, they had Chrome. And then they had like the Kendama USA string pack, the extra string pack.
Yep.
Which I made like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And on the back, when you like, I just remember I wrote somewhere, I was just silly.
You did. You wrote shit all over
silly.
the boxes.
And there's, the pro models say
Yeah.
love AK in the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Certain flaps say different stuff on all different kinds of boxes, I think. Like,
Dude, your packaging was like
I love
very,
finding them.
very
They were funny.
inspirational. Like, I was always very jealous of whoever was designing Kusa's packaging, and I've never asked J-Ro that question. Like who, but it's. I mean.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So thank you. So one of the packages was like, this pack contains 12 strings, 12 beads, and 0 marsupials. And I forget what I was referencing. I'll think of it. And the toy, whoever was working comes up and is like, "Oh, would you like to try a kendama?" And I was like, "Oh, sure, of course." You're like, "Yeah, I'd like to try a kendama." Then start, throwing it around, and they're like, "Whoa, you know what you're doing?" And I was like, "Yeah, I used to, be buds with these guys, and I made this packaging." And his jaw drops, and he's like, "You're 0 marsupials?"
Oh,
I was like, "What?" He's like, "The package, the marsupialist package. You made that." I was like, "I did." And then the guy from like the front of the store yells to the back of the store. He's like, "Ashley, it's 0 marsupials guy." And she's like, "What?" And then suddenly like 3 employees come up to me, and my brother-in-law is looking at me like, "What in the world is this? You guys are nerds and weird, and I don't get it." And then suddenly I got this like, I was like a star for 10 minutes, and he's like, "Come and check out this toy. Look at this toy." And he starts pulling out like,
Yeah.
It was so fun. But it's just these like, I don't know, these little Easter eggs of your past are still out there, and sometimes they get turned over.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm still like answering Gabe your question of,
Yeah, but
Kendama,
you're doing.
but I think
you're
Kendama was like,
you're doing a fabulous job. And I love how
I think it was the earliest, but it was like the earliest time where I could make something silly for myself and put it out there, and it would reach so many people, and it would kind of be reflected back, and just this, encouragement mixed with validation of like, "Hey, keep doing whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because it's working." With like SPF Lemon, like, "Hey, we like that. Can you make more?" And it doesn't matter that you're not the best. Like, clearly you're not the best kendama player. I still can't do lunar. There's so many, and I like look at like TikToks now of these kids with kendamas, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how I'm blown away.
Wait, you can't do lunar? So
I can't do lunar.
So Sweets literally just designed his last kendama or whatever, and his whole purpose was like, I'm gonna do a kendama that people are gonna do lunar tricks that they've never done before. Could we send you one and see if you can get your first lunar on this particular? Yeah. That'd be cool.
I would love to.
What are you playing, by the way?
Blue Ozone.
This is, yeah.
Of course. It's the same Dahmer you were playing with in SPF Lemon, dog.
So OG.
Yeah.
There's something. See, that was going airplane to lunar.
Yeah.
Can
you whirlwind? The chat asked earlier. Do you know how to whirlwind? Like,
is that right?
Like
Spike. Where's the chat?
Whirlwind Spike. Oh, it's on Twitch. Sorry.
You can't see the chat. Yeah. I was wondering. I kept wanting to talk to the chat or say things that the chat was saying, but I was like, I don't think Adam can see the chat.
No. Oh, see, yeah, he's got a whirlwind. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. It's Whirlwind Jack Wednesday, so.
Jake Weens taught me that.
Nice.
In San Francisco.
Dude, Jake Weens, he is he's your counterpart in so many ways. It's funny how eclectic you both are and like how good you got at the things you chose to get good at. And you just see things through a different lens. And watching your YouTube videos, it was so fun watching all your drawing videos and your knife making videos, because it was so not kendama, but it was still, I could just feel the kendama presence still somehow through the editing and through the like typeface. And I love it. But that's why we got stuck on you for 30 minutes last week and watched you okay, so answer the question. It's not a green screen. You answered in the comments, but you literally took your desk out to a beach and just left it there for the summer?
Yeah, so this was...
Hell yeah.
Now I'm like, I want to get Whirlwind.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna get
you can keep doing it
now.
Get it?
I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I have not had a kendama one-on-one in years.
Oh,
so now I'm like, oh, this is fun.
We're going to reinvigorate you, dude. That's what it's about.
So making it, we taped making it in October 2020. And then I went back to Tahoe after we wrapped. And I was like, how can I don't know. How can I
sustain?
Like, making it, yes, because making it is going to be a wave,
mm-hmm.
and either I can ride the wave and then like build something for anybody to continue riding the wave, or it'll just die. And I love making YouTube, but I think the older I get, like when you're young, I don't know if it's young because now social media, young, that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
But like a decade ago, there was this freeness where everything was uninhibited to just make and create and put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like so much harder for me to put stuff out there. And so like YouTube started stalling and anywho, was like, what do I want people to learn? Like what's like the one truth that I wish everybody could do, and that's draw. Like if I could just wish that everybody was excited to draw, that would be amazing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make some drawing videos, really simple ones, before the show airs. And so I was in Tahoe living with my parents, and I had this butcher block desk in storage, and I actually recreated it here. So this is like, it's just the same. It's just Home Depot butcher block with these steel legs.
Oh, okay.
And so I put it out on the beach, and like, I mean, it was a hike. I had to hike it down. Took a few trips, and
this is a solo mission. No other videographers with you.
Solo, because it's hard. I get really self-conscious when I set up a camera because then it looks like a production, and then you have people standing on the side and you have to perform.
Yeah.
But if it's just you and the camera, it feels much more like experimentation.
Mm-hmm.
So I put the desk up, and I think the reason why it looks like green screen is because I had a silk, this huge pop-up silk to diffuse with this. Actually, I have it right here. I have this C-stand.
Yeah.
I had a silk with a C-stand, and then my little Sony vlogging camera way out there and a remote. And I didn't have a wireless mic yet. I think it was just shotgun. Yeah, it was just shotgun mic. and I shot those, and I was like so satisfied with
Yeah.
how it turned out.
What about
So
the
I made-
audio? Did you record separate audio, or is that shotgun picking up the waves like that?
It's all shotgun.
Dang.
And so, but that's why I never made more, because you would have to time. It had to be between 10 and 11. So the sun is here giving me like a halo.
Yep.
And my silk is out of the frame. So between 10 and 11, the lake has to be flat. There can't be planes, like seaplanes flying around. There can't be anybody in the neighborhood doing yard work or like mowing their lawn or blowing leaves, because it's like people's backyards are so close.
I didn't think about any of that. Holy.
There couldn't be boats in the background, because that shotgun would pick up everything.
Yeah.
And there also couldn't be any wind, because I didn't have sandbags and my silk would like blow around.
Oh.
And so those videos were so hard to film.
Dang.
And there were many days where I would shoot, but the audio would just be so bad. Now I have the DJI wireless mic, which is
That's
awesome.
what we got. I love those.
It's so good. But I like loved how they turned out, but I created a system that was so hard to replicate.
Dude,
So
just
I'd, like,
green
stop.
screen it. Just green screen it and use the audio, because you fooled everyone in chat, because it's so, and take that as a compliment, I guess, because you worked so hard on it. For me to just think you green screen it maybe is a diss, but like it's the silk that really does give you this shimmer and this glow that makes it look like you're standing away from the water in an unnatural way, I think, for sure. But props is all we were giving, I think, and it just turned into a funny meme really fast in the chat. So it was funny.
Wait, where's the chat?
Okay, so twitch.com/sweetskendama or twitch.tv/sweetskendamas is where we're live. And so you can pull that up and just mute it, and then you'll be able to see what people are saying in the chat. I try not to acknowledge them while we talk, just because they can be extra sometimes, and I have my own questions I want to ask you. So, and
not today though. Not today. I feel like today. I feel like today they just been listening, dude. Like,
Oh, it's nice. We have usually a lot of people that we're close to already, and a lot of people know a lot about before you ever get on the screen in these interviews. So it's kind of a treat to have someone that even people in chat only know what I told them about you last week. So it's a cool interview, man. So thanks again for joining us and taking some time out of your day to reconnect. And
dude, I mess with this comment though. Big shout out to Matt Kite, because that's where you were in Grand Haven. Matt Kite was for sure where you were, and I got family that have a place in Grand Haven too. So like Michigan, Grand Haven area is like really new to me. And we went downtown and I was like, oh, Matt Kite, like they've been messing with Kendama for years, you know, and like the people in there are always knowledgeable and cool, and big shout out Matt Kite.
Matt Kite, I found the chat. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the store that you were probably at in Grand Haven.
I think you're right.
Dude, so could we talk about making it just for 1 second, just since we're on the topic of, and so for those people who don't know, essentially it was Nick Offerman and Amy Poehler hosted a show about crafting. Is that the wrong term to use? Maybe. Okay, you explain it. You explain it.
I have to get out of this chat. Now
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you can see him.
Yeah. Focus here, Adam.
I'm sorry. This is like, okay. NBC. So Amy Poehler approached NBC with this idea of, hey, I really want like a feel good, almost, British Bake Off type show for people who make and craft. And she goes, I want to do it with Nick because Nick is a woodworker. And so NBC approved the show. They filmed 2 seasons. I watched season 2 with my sister, like spring of the pandemic, and was like, that looks like fun. And I turned to my sister and I was like, I'd love to do that. I want to meet Nick Offerman.
Yeah, of course.
And she's like, you should apply. And so I just Googled casting call, making it season 3, and made a little video. And and got a call back, a couple weeks later.
Dang.
It was a blast.
Yeah. I mean, how much time are you given before like you have, because it's presented like, oh, here's what we're doing today, come up with an idea, do you get the day, the night, how much time do you actually have to come up with, let's say, the Japanese Kendama inspired room? Dude, that was sick. You got Kendama on the show. I was so hyped.
Yes, I wish there was more airtime for Kendama, and all of those motorcycle parts came from my friends' old motorcycles. So like I brought so much stuff from home.
Oh wow.
Just like, hey, what would I want to make with? Like, these are things I'm itching to use. Sometimes they would give us the challenge on the spot, which was wild. They would be taping and Nick and Amy would come out and say, hey, we've got a curveball for you. And we're all stop. We're like, what? They're like, you've got an hour to make this. Use what's around. And then they would yell, cut. And then we would have to go be read the challenge rules. There's a lot of like liability behind it.
Oh,
so we'd go outside and they would read the challenge rules and say, hey, do you comply? And you would verbally have to say, I understand the rules and I agree. And then they would bring everybody back inside the barn and then say, okay, put an hour on the clock and we're rolling, go. And then everybody scrambles.
Dang.
And some days you had a little bit more time to prep, especially, I think it was just eliminating room for error, right? Because the last thing you want is for somebody's challenge to implode.
Yeah.
And then that's like not good. Like they want everybody
it's not
to
good TV.
be the hero.
Yeah.
Right. And they need shopping lists
Whoa,
to be able to get all the just so what if suddenly everybody wanted to use plywood that day and then somebody didn't get what they needed, so there's like just enough time to be able to prepare and make sure everybody's set up for success.
Crazy. Did you feel pressure that there were going to be 20 million people watching you F up this hour thing? Or did you that's what I thought about immediately, because I was like, oh, you'll have time. There's never really pressure, but they say an hour and you're going to be on 20 million people's televisions later doing this thing. Like, did that go through your head, or were you just in the moment in this barn with 9 other people trying to just grind?
I think I was just grinding. I was having so much fun. I loved it. It was like the perfect storm. Everybody, just a room full of tools. And like really creative people who are all like experts in totally different things. I think there was energy, but there wasn't, there'd be stress like the night before, but once you start making, it's like a healthy stress.
It pushes you through to the end.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I think I always tried, you stay within your comfort zone, but you do just enough to how do I say this? Like I used materials I was familiar with. So
like rope.
So I knew like rope, and I never used like glue, like stuff or paint, like stuff that would delay time. So it was like, okay, I'm working within mediums that I'm comfortable with. And if something goes wrong, I can like quickly have a fallback. Like I always had a back pocket plan. And some days, sometimes things wouldn't work as well as I'd hoped, and then all the cameras would come to you, and the story producers would be behind the camera, and they'd be like, Adam, it looks like something's gone wrong. It looks like this isn't working. How do you feel?
Talk to us about
they're trying to dig up conflict, and I'm like, hey, it's okay. This is gonna work. And they're like, oh, it doesn't look like. Are you sure? I'm like, yeah, everything's good.
Oh my gosh.
No drama. You're not getting drama from me.
That's so cool, man. Yeah, it was really cool seeing someone and seeing you in your element. Like much like I think Jake Weens would do something like that and have that same kind of, every like challenge, you could tell it was like you said, you were working in your medium, so it all felt very Adam Kingman-ish, whatever that means. And I think that's why you won, because other people who stayed in their lanes kind of, it got old at a certain point, but you were able to keep it natural and keep it cool, and it was very dope. I wish they would have got more Kendama in there, obviously, but whatever. Time, gotta cut down for time. I get it. Did you get it, either of them, to like spike it or big cup it, or did they even try it, Amy or Nick?
No.
Yeah, no, that's okay. The answer could be no.
They didn't pass the test.
Yeah, you wanted to tell me a really cool story. I know you did, but that's okay.
This is what I don't know. This is just what would happen was I feel like I'm very I don't know, the objects we put in our orbit have so much importance. And if they're not important, like release them, let them go, and just I don't know. It's like very Marie Kondo. But then Nick and Amy would come up and be like, "Oh, what is this?" And they're holding a motorcycle sprocket that came off my friend's bike. Who they're my best friends, and they taught me how to ride. And it's like, okay, you're asking what this thing is, but everything you ask comes with this backstory, which is like why I'm on this, which is what I'm trying to tell on this show. And one day, I think that whole episode, I had a kendama on my desk, or they were everywhere, and they'd come up and ask about them. And I remember teaching, showing them, but they had a limited amount of time with each person.
Yep.
And I think I was,
Well, and I don't know about you.
Cut short.
Like after 13 years of working in kendama, like the elevator pitch of what kendama really is it still evades me. Like I think I have like 50 or 100 of like things that I might say, but I would love to hear like your elevator pitch, because like like most people go as far as like Japanese wooden skill toy, or like something related to that, but like the deeper thing that kendama is, that's why I ask you things like did kendama change your life? Did it change the course of your life? And I think we got as far as like at college, like you would give personality tests to that. But yeah, and I even want to kind of go back to that. Like, what skills did you learn from kendama or take away from kendama that you apply in like your design, and like is there crossover there? I think I may have confused you with like maybe 4 different questions. It's my bad.
I think I want to respond to that last question. I think kendama, it looks sculptural, but it can take a beating. And what I love about it is you can tell a new kendama from a loved kendama with just how tipped out it is, how oily it is, how many dents and marks are on the ball, on the tama. And I think that stuck with me with design in like a baseball glove. A baseball glove gets better with use, and so does a walnut chair or a leather belt. And absolutely a kendama does. And so always trying to, have some design pillar in something you make that, hey, don't be afraid if it gets used. And in fact, it's going to get better if it's used. We used to say skiing, you'd get like a new pair of park skis and you'd be so afraid of like mess them up. And we'd be like, hey, bro, they're tools, not jewels. Tools, not jewels.
Dang.
And so that mentality of kendama, of wood doesn't need to be painted. Wood doesn't need a stain. Like wood will wear and protect itself over time. And even that's just like the integrity of the material itself. But then kendama itself, what it is, it's a game, and this gamification and this ability to approach something, play. And what I love about kendama is it's not like yo-yo. Like yo-yo, you get a Dunkin' brain for $20 and you outgrow it in a week. And then now you're paying the $200 for like bearing alloy, really nice yo-yo. And kendama is not that. Like your first kendama could also be your last kendama. And the pros will use what you're using with your first time. And I think that's so spectacular in like any, I mean, I'm thinking about like pickleball. Like you start out playing pickleball and people judge each other because they're playing with a $20 paddle and they've got like a $300 paddle. And kendama's not that. There's no like arrogance behind certain models of, you know, premium because they're all, I mean, sure, there's like the junky ones.
There's
that used to be
American
on.
made, right? There's, you know, and there's junky ones made by people who care not so much about kendama.
I think that there's some of that that's grown into the kendama sphere for sure, you know. But I think you're spot on in everything that you said.
It's more about your skill, not the tool.
And I love tools, not jewels. You know, like that's such a good.
Destroy all damas is akin to that now in kendama because people, you know, one to slay, one to play is another thing. You know, if you really like how dama looks, you buy one to put on your shelf because damas are meant to be jammed.
Well, and to your point, like the junky ones, like the junky, you know, like I'm more so. You know, the ones that had like the rivet in them that kind of like moved when you know, like.
Yeah, the tributes.
Well, it wasn't just that. It was like the kendama that was being sold in Target before Sweets. Like my whole mentality of going into Target was like, okay, number one, this thing is a piece of trash. People are gonna have a hard time using it, even if they get past like the don't swing it. But number two, and the worst part is, I think giving a kendama or selling a kendama without access to how to use it is kind of a crime because it's hard. And like people don't have huge attention spans. And I think that the amount of attention span people have to learn something new is dropping off a cliff with society being like more technologically focused, you know? So like if you don't have instant gratification with your cell phone or some sort of game that you're playing, you know, you're like, I'm not good at this. Like, I'm done, you know? And there are those people that, you know, like will learn on anything and be super determined, but they're few and far between. So like, you know, my problem with the is not so much like the quality of the kendama or how much better it is than someone else. It's like how likely is the person that gets it able to find like the how-to of, you know, a little rush of dopamine. You know, if you don't hit a ball in the air when you're trying to play golf, like you're not going to come back. You know, it's So, yeah, I mess with everything that you just said. It's like it's really, really intuitive.
So as far as design stuff goes, what is there anything cool in the future? Do you have plans to do more things like the knife video? Because in my opinion, like the reels and the YouTube shorts you've made are like following the meta, and you're following what the kids are doing, and it's like they look really nice. Do you have any like inspiration to do more of those? Does it work? Like, do you like doing them? Because I think they look really nice.
That's such a good question. And you also threw in, do you like?
Yeah,
do you actually like doing it?
That's a key. It's a key question because we're not going to see a ton more if you don't like it, regardless. You know.
So yeah, you're spot on. I mean, like the reason why SPF Lemon was good was because I was having fun and I loved having a camera. I loved to document. I loved editing. Like there was something rewarding about that process. And now it's this like, I don't like success can come from, success is work. It can come from an iPhone. So now suddenly camera doesn't matter. Quality doesn't matter. It's this, I don't know. It's a whole mess, but I have to go, okay, well, what do I like doing? I like making things and I like telling stories and I like teaching people. And so that's where the knife video came in. And
you did it perfect with that video, dude. Like you kept me captivated, and I have none of the tools to pull off what you did, and I don't plan on making one, but I would watch you make 100 other things if there was a queue of them in a playlist, like, because it hits ASMR, it hits a lot of different things with all the things you're doing. It's really cool.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I've got like Post-its everywhere of like things to make, projects I want to do. And I know the material I like to work in. Like I'm making these sailcloth lights right now.
So sick.
But there's such a difference in like, I don't know, you get this. Like am I playing around and jamming and exploring and am I tinkering or am I capturing? And to like do them at the same time is such a different headspace. And
Especially if you're
so,
doing it solo with no
yeah,
with no one to film you. It makes it 10 times harder.
you get it.
Yeah.
And so I, you know, current goal is to just knock out shorts, reels, and just be like, oh yeah, what are the things I like to make? And I'm not focused on production quality. It's just the quality of the idea.
Yes. Yes.
I was watching, it's a couple years old. It's on FX. It's on Hulu, but it's the assassination of Gianni Versace, which is such a wild trip from 1997, which I knew nothing about. I was too young. But he's talking to his sister Donatella, who's trying to sketch, and she's crumpling up her sketches. And he's like, Donatella, it's not the quality of the sketch, it's the quality of the idea. That's all that matters. And so I'm like, okay, right. That's correct. Okay, so what are the ideas that I just want to run with and not trip up or get in my own way? And then almost create like, you know, can reels and shorts be a sandbox, if you will, like a test?
Yes,
testing. I play to test ideas,
Mhm.
and then the ones that I, let's say I make 10 reels. I'm like, okay, I really liked reels 4 and 5. Now let's go back and make a nice longer form YouTube. I just got to make more. I really like doing it. I think what's hard for me is there a voiceover and am I teaching or is it just like ASMR? Like what headspace are people in when they watch these?
Mhm.
And that's what I don't know because I haven't built enough to know. I don't know, but I can't let that stand in the way. I think it's just like each one is a stepping stone to get to the next. So just don't overthink it.
1,000,000%.
I'm glad you watched them.
No,
Thank
1,000,000%.
you.
If you want to go any deeper into it, I'm down to talk to you after this because because we do a lot of an analyzing of how we present Kendama to people on these platforms all of the time, and shorts and reels are obviously the focus at the moment. And you are on such the right track. But dude, without Cooper and Cody, my two Cody is our social media manager, and Cooper Eddie, him, he's a fellow Tacoma, Seattle dude. But he is our videographer and editor, and so we have lots of cool ideas, and I get to be the face of a lot of them. But I couldn't imagine having to, have the concept, edit it all down, be the videographer. Like you have a million hats, and that's where we need 3 more Adams, so that you can get some of those ideas busted out. Because the channel's super cool, man. Yeah, it's been super nice talking to you, dude. We've been talking for a whole hour. I really appreciate you giving us this much of your time to go down memory lane, dude, and catch up with you. You think you're going to jam a little more Dama now? We're going to send you that Dama. Are you down to check in, see if you can get that lunar?
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
Adam, when's the last time you taught somebody Kendama?
I have no idea. I mean, there's the occasional somebody's in my studio and they're like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's this."
Yeah.
But I think it's. I think what you both touched on this earlier is like what made the Wenatchee guys create a gravitas and this like momentum, and I think it needs camaraderie. I think the camaraderie to push and encourage and challenge the community. I mean, community, that's like the obvious answer, but there was something of like, hey, I want to play and anybody can play. And so, but I should just start. I think I got to start taking it to airports again because everybody's on their phones.
It's a question of when did it leave you as an everyday carry? Right?
Ooh.
Like when did it stop being that thing that you just like clip onto your bag when you leave the house? And whether or not you touch it all day is actually secondary to you're now giving it the chance to be in the world and be seen and for people to engage with you. I call Kendama my master key because it is a master key to get me into rooms and into conversations that I don't have any business being in with all kinds of strangers. And I just love humans. I love talking to humans, connecting with humans, engaging with humans, figuring out like where their dreams are and where my dreams are and how those dreams intersect. And Kendama's just like, it's my tool to just like open connection and conversation with the world, because it's a weird excuse for people to start conversations with me and kind of see where that goes, you know? So if I don't have one on me, my only chance is that I get far enough into a conversation that they ask me what I do. And then I wish I had a Kendama on me anyway, because it's insanely hard to explain without it.
I love that. Your master key. I'm taking notes. I have little notes that I like things that you guys have said.
Dude, well,
You're right.
Well,
I'm gonna take my master key.
You can watch all of this, dude, on the Twitch stream after it's done too, if you want to go back and check any of it out, because we save all the videos.
No,
so.
But Adam, man, incredible talking to you, dude. I'm like, I feel so blessed to just be sitting here next to Sweets and be able to like ask you questions. And I know chat wanted to ask if you have a lathe. I know you said you had a lathe earlier, so Stacy, that answers that question. Chat, is there anything else that you want to ask Adam? I know he's given us an enormous amount of time, so I want to be super respectful of that. But if there's anything that you would like us to ask him, I want to open the floor for a second. I'm not sure if you do that normally, but I would like to do it anyway.
Yeah, we ask beforehand, and we got a few different ones.
Okay, cool.
The main one was you said you've fallen out of Kendama. Do you follow any Instagram accounts? Do you know what the tap record is, or have you seen the psychotic stuff that people do with these things recently, or no?
No,
Yeah.
I do. My only touch point is Jacob Acrobat, who's now on the Chrome.
Yeah, sure.
That dude's a G, yes.
I loved everything he makes, and it motivated me to try to do the Tama flip with the kendama in my pants.
Yeah, of course.
Which I've got one or twice, but I love his creativity. But I gotta get back in.
This is good, Adam. So Skytop said get him on Kendamanomics. So Lotus Kendama did something that I've wanted to do forever, which is actually created an app that helps you choose what tricks to learn and kind of helps you learn to play. So she wanted me to put that out there, which I think is a really solid thing to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna Discord you some videos too, just so you can like go, well, that's not real, because you're gonna see some tricks that just seem like they shouldn't be able to be done, but they are, man. It's really crazy.
But Adam, I'm inspired to go watch everything that I can about you and like what you're up to, because I feel enormously not studied prior to an interview that I was never intended to be in anyway. Like today, I keep telling Sweets, like I was like, yo, I want Sweets Kendamas to do more unexpected. And then I thought to myself this morning when I woke up, I was like, what could be more unexpected than me being unexpected and like embodying that and just showing up to Sweets' house while he's doing the interview and not telling them that I'm coming and just being like, yo, like, can I sit here with you today? So that's how I ended up here today. But I'm gonna watch all your stuff. I'm gonna see what you're all about, and I think I got a good piece of that today during the interview. But I'd love to connect and ask you some more stuff.
It's good to be here. Thank you.
Dude, thanks a lot.
Great, good questions. Thanks for letting me. Yeah, thank you for giving me the space to reminisce and talk about my long lost kendama memories.
Dude. Well,
great.
I'm always here for reminiscing, dude. And I'm gonna get you a new Dama, and we're gonna be chatting more, dude. I'm gonna be your 2023 Kendama sensei. We're gonna get you back into it and grinding.
Thank you. I'm gonna get jamming on videos,
dude,
because your compliments are motivating. So thank you.
Oh man. Well, I appreciate it very much, buddy. You have a good rest of your week. Have a good holiday season, and we'll talk to you soon, man.
Deal. You as well.
All right. Later, Adam.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Boom. 820 people live on the Sweets Twitch.
Wow.
Let's get it. Let's get some, baby.
That's nuts.
G Fuel, where you at now? 819 people live. Bet you wish I had a coupon code now, G Fuel. Come on now. Let's hook us up with the Sweets Kendama's coupon code, please. Jeez, G Fuel.
All right. And we're back. YouTube intro and outro, please.
What does that even mean?
Just wait. What up, everybody? We are about to talk to Adam Kingman. He is a OG Kendama legend. He rolled with the WKT. He made our favorite Kendama edit, SPF Lemon, and we're about to talk to him about all of it. So stick around and check it out. First tee.
Dang. Dang.
But now we got to do the outro, though, dude. Now we got to do the outro. Dude, we had such a good time talking to Adam. Wow. I was so stoked to have Gabe here. Threw in some crazy awesome questions. We got to learn so much about this, dude. No problem, TTS. And thank you guys all for watching this video. We'll see you in the next interview. Twitch every Wednesday, 1:30 p.m. We'll see you there.
Dang, so that's how it's done, huh? that's how it's done.
Dude, just like that.
Let's go.
Gabe, Cody says you have to say like and subscribe.
No, we don't do that.
Dude, that was so much fun.
But I hope people do like it, and I hope if they do like it, they subscribe to it. You know, I think that's the main point of this, and actually one of the reasons that I want to come here today, which we'll see if we can get into that. What do you do next?
Well,
like what was on your normal okay, check that off the list.
Next is Kendama history. So we would watch some videos like SPF Lemon and dive deeper into that.
Can I throw some curveballs?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. All right, so I kind of have to pee.
All right.
So I'm gonna go pee.
Sounds good.
That's a curveball. And then I have something in my car that I have to bring in for you. So I brought you a couple things today.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go pee and then go get that, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Sounds good. Gabe
TTS fully covered the out. Please do again for real.
Okay. I can do that. All right, Gabe's got some. It's Santa Gabe is here to bless us with gifts of many. Let's go, dude. Gabe can stop by the stream whenever he wants. Yo, thank you guys so much for checking out the video. It was so nice catching up with Adam. Learn all about how he was the designer of the first Kusa boxes. What? And what he does now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in every Wednesday, Twitch, 1:30 p.m. CST. We're there interviewing somebody. So come hang out. See you in the next one.
Let's go.
It's a bagel.
That was fun. Come on, Ole. Dude, it was fun talking to Adam. I think, like, I was not kidding, right? We liked those videos. That was dope. I love watching his videos. But I can imagine, bro. Like, without Coop and Cody, I don't post even half as much as I post. And I still don't post enough. So having to do all that by yourself, and dude's a detail-oriented person. So he's not just slapping it together. Like he said, maybe this will be my sandbox. But even that kind of dude sandboxes masterpieces. He doesn't put out something that's just kind of okay. So, but that's the hard part about being a creative. It's really, really difficult. Cody, I just do the interviews at 1:30. That's why I said it, so that's my bad. My buddy just got his first ace during a monthly tournament and got $600. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's got to feel good. Dude, I like how he took time to answer every question. I think a lot of people just knee-jerk when they talk, and I love how he took a beat every time we asked something to think about it. That was really cool. Make sure you go follow him. Say what's up. Check out his YouTube. But yeah, we're going to be kicking it now. Gabe's got some gifts. I don't know what the rest of the stream is going to be like, so we're going to see what Gabe's got. I want to watch your guys' videos, so that's something we'll do. We probably won't do Kendama history, but we'll probably watch your guys' clips, and then who knows. Dude, Radam Kingman with the follow. My man. Thank you very much.
Thank you, God.
Appreciate it. Man, oh man. All right, now I think we got to get TJ on the stream next. You think TJ would take an interview with me? Let's talk to TJ and Turner next. Get them. I gotta ring them up. See if I can get them on here because that would be fun if he can tell me about the stories about Adam. That'd be so sick. I tried to get Colin the last 3 weeks just so we're all clear. I've been working on Colin Sander. One of these days I'm gonna wrangle him in at the right time. Same with Matt, for that matter, you know. But the goal in the new year is definitely to have a great list of guests for the new year. Yo, Matt, if I bring my golden egg to Battle of the Border, would you sign it? Yes. Are you insane, Dunkel? A golden egg? There aren't many of those in the chat, or there aren't many of those in the world. Not many golden eggs at all. Turner, please. I got Turner's number. I bet we can make it happen. I mean, I got TJ's too. I just got to reach out at the right time. Oh, my God. Oh, you brought the thing from the shop. Oh, my God. I can't believe you brought that. WB, your gift has arrived. Yo, chat. Every now and again, I get absolutely astounded by things that the chat sends me and things that you guys who just love Kendama and love Sweets send me. And this one is at the top of the list of insane things I never thought I would own, let alone get gifted to me. So at WB in the chat, sent this to the shop with no notice. And Sam's like, I think you got a package here. And then I got here yesterday and I was like, look at this big square. And then it said it was from India. And then I was like, what kind of big square from India would I want? And so
Booth said there's a gift note on it.
Yeah, there is. I'll read it.
All I know is this package showed up at the shop and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I think I know what that is. I think I know who it's from, and that thing is epic, and I can't believe it's even here.
Yeah, let's read the note. Oh, I can't. I gotta.
What, do you need your glasses?
No, my glasses are on my head, you asshole. Merry Christmas, Sweets. I'm sure you have more fun with this than another late night, early morning karaoke rendition of Piano Man. From Warren Blossom, WB. This is a legitimate carom table. This is a carom board, y'all. If you were at NACO in 2022, this was in the lobby near the entrance, and we played this until the sun came up the next morning. WB is a local, and we've had a few events at the shop, and he's brought it through to our shop, to poker nights, and I play it every chance I get, and I'm always, jealous and super hyped. And I was texting him, and I guess the last time, I just saw him 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago for my Dama release, and I played a match, and as I left the table, I tapped it and said, one day, and I don't even remember that, but Warren was like, I gotta get this dude this table, because I was, so genuine about needing one. So I guess it's gonna go over here somewhere, but
I mean, I'll bring it back to the shop for you, Sweets. But I thought that it deserved to come have some. Dude, Warren, massive Merry Christmas, massive respect, massive thank you from not just Sweets, but everybody that works at Sweets and everybody that visits Sweets. It's just a really, really dope addition to the shop and our lives, and we really, really appreciate that, because I think that the one thing that we all have in common, at least working at Sweets, but I think in general, people that like Kendama like games in general, and this game is pretty fun. It's called Carom, I believe.
Yeah.
In our house.
Yeah.
Also, I think Narhouse tried to redeem a whirlwind check a while ago.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken.
I can whirlwind check with the best of them. Shoot.
All right, so I brought you something else, Sweets.
All right.
So this is another gift, not from me, and more of like a feel-good gift than something physical. But this came in the mail. I don't know if you guys can see this, probably not. But this is a letter from Cameron Neer from Ridgemont local schools. And maybe Sweets could read this aloud to chat.
Sure. Dear Kendama Sweets team, my name is Cameron Neer, and I'm writing you as a passionate third grade teacher who has discovered the incredible educational potential of kendamas in the classroom. I'm reaching out on behalf of my students who have become avid fans of your products. As an educator, I'm always on the lookout for innovative and engaging ways to enhance the learning experience of my students. One day, I introduced kendamas into our classroom, and the response was beyond anything I could have imagined. The hand-eye coordination, focus, and patience that kendama play promotes align perfectly with the skills we aim to cultivate in our young learners. I wanted to share with you letters my students have written expressing their love for kendamas and the positive impact it has had on their learning. Their excitement and creativity know no bounds, and your products have become a cherished part of our classroom culture. In light of this, I'm reaching out to explore the possibility of a collaboration between our classroom and Kendama Sweets. Perhaps there could be an opportunity for a school presentation, a kendama workshop, or even the chance for my students to learn more about the craftsmanship behind your exceptional kendamas. I believe that such interaction would not only be an unforgettable experience for my students, but also a fantastic way to showcase the educational value of kendamas. I have attached a selection of letters from my students, hoping they bring you a smile and as they have to mine. Thank you for creating products that inspire joy, learning, and skill development in our classroom. I look forward to the possibility of working together to continue spreading the love for kendama in education. Thank you for your time and consideration. Warm regards, Cameron Neer, Ridgemont Schools, Ohio.
I don't know how you read that without tearing up, because Super Chicken's Lacey Casey, I cried like immediately upon reading that letter. And look at this. Okay, this is a stack, like a straight stack of of letters from each one of these kids. And obviously we don't have time to go through them all, but they like all drew, like this girl wants a Christmas kendama, and each one is like letters. You know, there's a rainbow kendama. I got this pack and I was like, I don't know what to do with this, but like I want to show Sweets, I want to show Josh Grove, like yeah, no, they're from Ohio. This school is from Ohio. Who's that? Dunkel?
Yeah.
Anyway, these letters are incredible. I wish we had time to read a bunch of them.
You can read some. Go ahead. We got time.
Okay.
We just talked about kendama history for an hour. We got. Yeah, you're wearing a perfect shirt today.
Where's this one? Oh man! Shout out RK. Shout out Kendama Cares.
Yeah, I hope she's doing good. Haven't seen her in the last couple streams.
All right, here's one. This is what it looks like. Just to give you an example, I don't know if you guys remember like being in 3rd grade or whatever, but like the pictures are epic. The handwriting is epic. So I'm gonna do my best. Dear Sweets, hi, my name is Maddie. I'm in 3rd grade. I am athletic. So there's some Paulson spelling going on in here.
Yeah, nice.
I like kendamas because they are really fun. I would like a kendama because my teacher lets us play with them. I love kendamas. If you read this, please give me one.
I guess we gotta.
Because it helps me study. I would want blue and purple dots. Thank you, Sweets. Maddie.
Dang, let's go.
There's her blue with purple dots.
What's good energy? Welcome in.
Dear Sweets, hi, my name is Araya. I am in 3rd grade. I like doing ballet. I like kendamas because they are entertaining. I would like a kendama that has stars with blue and red stripes. Thank you, Sweets. Araya.
Dang.
Dear Sweets, hi, my name is Lane. I am in 3rd grade. I like to play piano? Planing? I'm not sure. That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
I like to kendamas because they are cool. I would like a kendama. I want a green ball. Yeah, tough one. Gotta move on. Yeah, I mean, these are just...
You get the picture?
You get the picture, but it's just over and over and over again. They want a military kendama. This one wants it... This girl wants her boyfriend's face on the kendama.
Nice.
Oh man,
dude. When Kendama was huge in
oh,
California.
this is perfect for sweets. Would like a kendama that represents my favorite NFL team, the Green Bay Packers.
Tim, did you write a letter just to clown us? Oh my gosh.
I would like a football on one side and a big G for Green Bay Packers on the other side.
Can rip that one up right and throw it.
No!
Throw it right in the trash.
Another kid that likes football.
Dude, when Kendama
Oh,
was
this
super
guy
popular
wants
in California,
an Astro World Kendama.
Packs like this showed up every week when Kendama was super, like when it was totally Thomas days and stuff, when we did our tours and stuff, and it was all kids. We would get letters like this every week because teachers would make Kendama the writing tool of the whatever, and we would get letters with the same thing.
Anyway,
if you read this, give me mad Kendamas, please. And every now and then I'd send some to the school or send a bunch of stickers or. But I want to try to zoom in. Did you email them?
I scanned these in. And I sent them to you via email. I just wanted to bring them physically to you because I think it's cool. You know, it was inspirational to me. I think it'll be inspirational to Josh too. So I'll send those.
Yeah.
But isn't it weird how like Kendama has so many less kids, like
Yes.
so many less young people in it now? And what do you think is like the main cause or reason for that? Because like back in the day, like that was not the case. There were so many kids in Kendama, and I want to hear what chat says too. Like, why are there so many less young people and kids in Kendama today?
I mean, my initial reaction is the age of the people promoting it. Like, the people who are the best aren't 16-year-olds anymore necessarily, you know, like unless we're in Japan. So it's like, just like you heard Adam say it, he's a 30-year-old now. He doesn't just go to the airport and start talking to children who have toys, like, because he's 30, he's not 21 anymore. It's a sad reality, but it's a reality that we're just older dudes now. And so all the 20-year-olds are younger than us, and those are the ones who love it. But we need 20-year-olds. Like the WKT thing, we were talking about that. I went to WKT. I got flown there to be part of their gymnasium day thing. I think I still have the thing back there. It was 2013. It was over my birthday weekend because those dudes made me my own cake and took me to some hockey game, and I'll never forget it. But we went to a school, and there were 800 kids who had signed up for an after-school, all-night Kendama extravaganza. And it was one of the largest gatherings outside of Hawaii that I've ever been to for Kendama. But it was because the seniors and juniors of that high school, where Matt and Keith and all those dudes, they were going to the junior high. They were going to the other schools and actively teaching and being mentors and being like, you know, doing this. So it's not that like we need high schoolers to like infiltrate the schools, but we're not that close to high schoolers anymore. We're further away from knowing those type of people.
I think that's good insight. Is there a way to scroll back up in the chat? Because I think there's some good stuff in the chat here, and I wanna get back to it. So, Alex 2 says phones and iPads, technically in general. And then Slackbear OG, they really crack down on toys at school nowadays too. You know, when we were originally going to schools and doing school programming, the school would get banned even though the teacher would be like, yo, this is really good. It cut down on graffiti. Kids of all ages are playing together. You've really changed our school in a good way. But when too many kids get into it, we got to hit the big red button and just say you can't bring it anymore. So I do believe that. It's actually kind of part of the reason why, you know, we found Josh Grove and just said, yo, man, like if this is your passion, like we fully support it and just want to try to figure out how to make it a reality. And that's kind of the background of Kendama Institute turning into Sweets Kendama's Foundation, which is a whole story from another time if you guys want to know anything about why the name changed. Kids want phones and technology is taking over, in my opinion. We have to bring Kendama to the tech kids, a game on an iPad with a Kendama in their hand. Yeah, so like that was, Stacy, I totally agree with you. I think that's part of what like Kendamanomics did. Part of my big dream in Kendama is to do just that. Alex, I also wish I knew about Kendama when I was way younger. I would have been obsessed. It would have been like my go-to when I wasn't able to play video games, because I was like first generation video gamer. Like as soon as I found video games, it's all I wanted to do. But luckily I had one of those moms that was like, you have to go outside. Like right now. And you got to go outside and play outside all day and don't come back until it's dark. And I don't think that really is a thing so much anymore. I'm sure it's a thing some places, but not with many kids. Kendama is actually great cognitive therapy for people with trauma. Super Chicken Sam, I would love to know what your personal experience with that is, and like how you know that. Because one thing that Kendama does have, I think, is like we have experiences of people in the community. We don't have any proof that it does, that it's, you know, that the claims are real other than testimonials. So I would love to know more about that. Bullstar, what up, Bullstar? Damn, it's rad that you're in the chat. I miss you all day. It's something that works in waves. Older people stick more to stuff they really enjoy instead of jumping on a hype train and drop it once it was cool for 2 weeks. I agree with that.
Yeah, but as a businessman, I want those sales from that hype.
Yeah, but it's not even about sales.
Because then you retain
dude.
still.
It's also just
you retain 10% of those people who, because not everyone drops it. Like lots of 10% stick and become people who've been playing for 12 years.
I got my Rubik's Cube taken once at school when I was in high school and never got it back.
Same.
So mad.
Same vibe.
I mean, we did have phones back then, though.
Yeah, I had a sidekick.
They didn't do as much.
I had the internet in high school.
Dude, Luke, thanks for getting all your buddies into it.
Luke's
it's
a discer.
It's kind of tough.
Luke's a disc golfer.
I also try to get all my buddies into it and continue to try. I think it's just a matter of consistency. I volunteer coaching kids soccer and always bring Damas to the game. Shout out Bee's Knees.
Yeah, Bee's Knees is the man.
That's awesome. Wow. Yeah, yo-yo's not a lot of... Yeah. Anyway, this is some really good... I just want to keep reading what the chat has to say about this, because it's interesting, and it's something that, like, we need younger kids that stick with it. So the Sweets mob is also interesting, because the Sweets mob was actually a result of what Sweet said in the first place. Is I remember we had a young team. We had a team of people that a bunch of them were in high school. Mm-hmm. And I could not understand why more of the team wouldn't bring it to high school and show people in high school. Because I'm like, yo, this is perfect. Like you're in high school. You're one of the best Kendama players on the planet. Like, but why don't you? Because I asked them and they were like, no, I don't bring it to school. And then I had to take myself back and be like, oh, like, why would I have not taken a Kendama to school?
Girls.
It must not have been positive girl points.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, honestly.
Like, I mean, if
unless you're in the theater squad, you know what I'm saying? If
you're playing yo-yo in the hallway, not to hate on yo-yo, but like, is that cool? Is that gonna make girls want to talk to you?
Maybe if you're ripping.
I would have had to really question that, and I think that is kind of what Kendama was.
Nerd.
You know, it was in that realm, and Reed noticed that right away, because Reed was like trying to take Kendama to every BMX park and to every BMX event that he possibly could, and he came to me and he was like, dude, like, it's really hard for me to get people into Kendama. Because I can't find good, cool examples of stuff to show them. And he's like, I think we need to make a concerted effort to try to make Kendama more cool. And that was like the beginning of Sweets Mob. And Reed is one of those people that's so confident in anything that he's doing that he just doesn't care. He walks into any room with a Kendama around his neck. Like Adam Kingman says, like, wearing a Kendama is like making a statement. Yeah, it's a statement, but even I walk into bars with a Kendama around my neck and people talk shit like, oh, why you got that thing on your...
You can swear, it's okay.
Why you got that thing on your hip? And I'm like, can I teach you 60 seconds? And they're like, you know? But then somebody in the bar wants to play, and then like eventually that same dude that talked trash wants to play.
I'm just giving us some background music.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah.
I was like, what's this music coming in?
It's just so it's not two voices in a room.
Narhouse, what kind of edit do you want, dude? You want me to do a Kendama edit? The whole thing about me, man, and to be honest, I've had what do you call it? Like imposter syndrome. Okay, like I've worked behind the scenes at Sweets. I've poured my soul into Kendama for a long period of time, and yet I still have imposter syndrome, because like, I'm not a super high level Kendama player. Like if I do a Kendama edit that's all about tricks, like who's interested in that?
You can actually do a lot of tricks that a lot of people in chat can't. Just so we're clear.
Yeah, but whatever. All
You're
I'm saying,
good at Kendama.
my point is that my passion has never been for being one of the best people in the world at Kendama, but maybe me doing an edit would just prove to people that don't think that I play at all that I do play. But my passion is more for like teaching people how to teach Kendama and advancing Kendama to the next level, whatever that means. So I have a lot of anxiety about how the Kendama community grows and shrinks. And how there's like people that are in it that quit, and the rate at which that happens and the rate at which people enter are kind of like too close to each other. Anyway, we can go all day about any one of these things. Do I have anything else for you? Oh,
Krabby, thanks for the 2 gift subs, man. Appreciate you very much.
Stacy, I fully intend, like, if you ever see me in any kind of like, I would just love to put teaching Kendama on film. I don't know who that would be helpful for, but that is the thing that I am most passionate about, is teaching people how to play.
It'd be cool if you posted a first spike every day next year.
Dude, to be honest, I swear to God, I change people's lives. Like
Instagram,
I don't change people's lives, but Kendama changes people's lives that I teach. Because, hey, chat, how many times have you asked somebody if they want to learn a first spike, and the first thing out of their mouth is something along the lines of, I'm not good at stuff like that. I can't, I'm bad at Sweets Kendamas, I'm bad at hand-eye coordination. Something super negative that comes out of their mouth that has to do with I can't. And then all of a sudden they get a spike, and you see this like wave of energy rush through them, and all of a sudden they want to give you a hug because you actually changed like some chemistry in their brain that they've carried into everything that they do, that was about like a non-belief in themselves that they couldn't do something. And then all of a sudden they get a spike and they're like, oh my God, I can do it. And what do I need to do next? And that's like the vibe for me. Like I get high on that. Like, dude, hey, music festivals are like, I've been to one music festival. No, I've been to 2 music festivals, and it was like my favorite place to be ever, because I've never met a group of people that were more interested in learning Kendama, and more people like saying, hell yes, you can teach me.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite of Toy Fair, where everyone's trying to avoid doing stuff, where a festival is like, people can't wait to interact and do something fun.
Yeah, Stacy, I mean, you're amazing. And the amount of first spikes that you teach is so inspirational, and I mean, I always say this, but like, if everyone in the community was about teaching first spikes as much as they were about landing bangers for Instagram, I wonder how fast the community would grow. And I also wonder, but it's not just about first spike either. I think first spikes take the brain from I can't to I can. And it's really hole control that creates Kendama players. I think hole control is like the holy grail of Kendama tricks, because for me personally, like, Kendama wasn't fun really before Sweets taught me hole control. And once he taught me that, I actually looked at Kendama in a different way.
Yo, Alex, 2 times, thanks a lot for the gift sub. We haven't hype trained it up today, y'all. If we can get to that level 5, I'll double the gifties. Because I'm feeling like generous, it's Sweetsmas. So let's make sure we get at level 5, and I'll make sure we got some dope Damas to give away here at the end of the stream, as we always do. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscription button, hit that Prime sub for free.
SWEETSMAS.
Because we're giving away Damas here at the end of the stream. Thanks a lot, Magic Dama, dude. Appreciate you very much for the 100 biddies. Thank you.
Dude, Dunkel, that's the stuff I'm talking about right there. That is the stuff I'm talking about. And Cooter Kendama, I get it. You know, like, you get anxiety from trying to talk to people. Okay, so I could not even say my own name with any kind of confidence. And what changed that for me was waiting tables, because I had to, like, go up to the table and greet people at a table, which is actually how I met Sweets.
Yeah, at Interlocker.
But like I get it, you know, it's not easy to approach people, but it's not about approaching people, right? Like Kendama is more about like you have a Kendama, you're playing Kendama, but you're also like keeping your eyes up, because there's those moments where people are looking at you, but they're too uncomfortable to approach you, right? They would all fail stage 1 of Adam Kingman's personality test. They would never approach you and say like, hey, what is that? Or try to start a conversation with you, because they have the same anxiety that you have about talking to people, right? Yeah, it's for sure easier when they come up to you because you don't have to engage, you know? And I learned it, like, how to engage because I was stuck in a booth at Toy Fair trying to figure out how I could get a bunch of, you know.
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse.
You're talking about teaching kids skateboarding and how I relate it to Kendama.
Yeah, it was up there. Lacey Casey, thank you very much for the 5 gift subs. Lacey, thank you so much. It's up more, I think. Up more.
Damn, to the hospital 3 times in the last month. Holy cow.
Dude, we're on level 3. Let's go.
I saw a video talking about skateboarding the other day that relates to Kendama or any other solo sport, and it also touches on what Super Chicken Sam was saying about how team sports rely on man-made threats. If you don't practice, you don't get to play. If you don't score more goals, you lose, etc. But with something like Dama, it's a natural threat. If you don't dedicate yourself, you might not land the trick. Wow, that just gave me goosebumps. Thanks for having me go back to that, Bees Knees. That was really I've really never thought about it that way, and I think it's super intuitive.
Uh-oh, Kenda Alex with the 5 gifties. Thank you very much. Super Nog in the chat, my man. Thank you very much. Jay Boogs with another one, keeping us rolling. Almost done with level 4. Ain't no thing. Gabe's here, y'all. Let's show him what level 5 hype train's all about, okay?
I'm still gonna send it.
Let's go! Dama Luna, good to see you. Happy holidays. Thank you for the 2 gifted.
Martin Hayden teaching first bikes to Amish people is so good. I love that so much.
Yo, Agent Cricket with the gift sub to the channel, y'all. Oh my gosh, we're rolling right through. Showing Gabe what's good. Look at this chat just coming through with the subs. Thank you guys so much. Agent Cricket with another one to Quindama. Appreciate you guys. 50% more. We got a few more Sweets Legend models lying around, so we'll make sure we give away one of those bad boys today. Let's get this level 5. We'll give away double prizes. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for the great year of streaming. Honestly, it's been I don't think there's many Wednesdays I missed. There had to have been 2, maybe 3 that I missed. So thank y'all.
Martin, so my family's from rural Ohio, and I used to have an Amish friend named, guess what his name was? Anybody can guess what my Amish friend's name was? Any guesses?
Stacy.
Jacob, good guess. Not Jacob.
3 gifted. Thank you.
Jebediah, good guess. Not Jebediah.
Get out of here, Stace. 200 gifted to the channel. Thank you so much.
Malachi, Ishmael, Matt, or Bill. Jake, nope.
Alex 2 times with 100 bits. We're 2% away. Let's make it happen.
Jebediah again. Nope, not Ezekiel, but we got 2. John. It was Jonathan.
Hey.
And I can imagine that it would have been hard to get them to try. But I bet you they were good as hell at it once they tried, because I used to like bow and arrow and
Dude,
do all kinds of stuff with them.
Pushing us over, getting us the level 5 hype train. Thank you all so much. We did it. Double prizes for everyone. Stick around to the end of the stream.
I'm so excited!
Amish are good with the wood.
Okay. I'm doing a lot of farmer markets and local events to Newtown. Show them Dom. I'm sure it's a challenge for people that have to come up to me.
Yeah, Jay Boogs, man. Like okay, so like at Toy Fair, right? You're stuck in a 10 by 10
Damn!
booth. What's going on?
Timmy, we just getting
Oh my
more.
God, what
They're
is
showing
going
you the
on?
love, man. Cam Dama with the 2, Bullstar with the 1, Tim with 10 gifted subs to
Damn.
the channel, man.
Massively appreciated.
Holy cat, Z Logic with another gifted. You guys are so.
What up, Tim? I thought you were busy at work,
Epic.
man. I
Sorry,
thought you were
Alex,
gonna have to watch later.
He's lurking. Not working at all. He heard that we're trying to get some subs, so he popped in. Dropped his 10.
Somebody clip
Tim is
that.
man. Tim, you've dropped 5 to 10 subs most Wednesdays, brother.
Who's
Thank
next?
you very, very much.
I see him at the top with Lacey Casey and Alex too. Tim's number 1 up there, huh?
Yeah.
Man, and I apologize, you guys. Like, I always feel bad that I can't like tune in to the Twitch like when it's going on, because I'm at work like trying to get stuff done, and it's like massively hard to try to pay attention to this and get anything done at work. And so I think if I'm gonna like interact with this, I'd rather just be in the room.
Yeah, it's
'cause
nice.
It's more fun, and it's right around the corner. And Kendama kind of gives me the key to that room. I didn't even knock on Sweets' door. I just let myself in, and I scared the shit out of Alex.
Yeah, she knew I was down here streaming, and she was like, who just walked into our house? Because there's not many people in this world that could just walk into my crib. And Gabe's on that short list, but doesn't mean it's expected, that's for sure. But no, it's been fun having you here, man. It's cool. Like, you get to see the things I see all the time, you know? Like, I know all these people's stories, and I know all the things that you're asking they're talking about. Like, we've hashed it over the years, so it's cool to get new eyes and stuff on it. Office hours at the shop, that's the goal. We're redesigning the shop. That's what the feedback stuff and exclamation point feedback. If you want to give us feedback, we're streaming more in the new year.
Speaking of feedback, that was one of the things I wanted to do with you. I have the feedback in your email that we could go over that we've got so far.
Oh, okay.
M-I-C-K-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
Krabby, thank you very much. 5 more gifted, y'all. Are we to level 8? Let's not even get to level 10. Level 10, Gabe's going to find something real nice. I think we have some JKA Olympic Kendamas from 2020 sitting in a box at the shop.
I bought I bought 2 of every Kendama that was made from the Olympic Games in 2020. I don't know if you guys know, but Kendama was supposed to be a demonstration at the Olympic Games in 2020, thanks to the hard work of lots of people in Japan. But I bought 2 of every one just because I was like, man, like I have to, like we have to have this. It's such an iconic thing for the museum, and you can't sell them. You can't. If you were able to resell them, you can't resell them after a period of time, which is by far over. It's like highly illegal to like redistribute them for any reason. But I bought 2 of everything for the Sweets Museum, and to give the employees each one. And we have some still. So I'd be happy to give one of those to the someone in chat if that's a thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say we get to level 10 because right now we're on a hype train, and we like to give back to the people who give to us in the form of subscription. So if we get to a level 10 hype train, we will add the JKA official 2020 Olympic Kendama to the prize pool here for the end of the stream. I know we're a little bit of ways away. You guys have been very generous, but I'm going to throw that out there just in case we are feeling the Christmas spirit and we want to get to level 10, because we'll pull out those JK Damas. Gabe, something we do every week that everyone loves is watching their clips. So could we together watch everyone's clips?
Sure. Yeah. As long as after that we could go over the feedback, because I want you to see what people.
Maybe. Let's just see what we got time for.
And
I'm gonna see it regardless, Gabe. I don't know if everyone needs to see it.
I think it would be good.
We'll see. I want to watch clips though. So I want everyone in chat right now, as we do each and every week, to start submitting your clips. We are gonna watch clips. Gabe is gonna be here this week, so submit your weekly clip. Let me know what you got happening, what you laced this week. And if you didn't do something this week, send me a different clip from last week, you know?
Dude, Narhouse, send it.
Yeah, dude, Narhouse, I'm down. Show it to me. Narhouse is the shirts that I wear that have like it looks really, really crazy. Like the graphic designs on them are insane. And when I wore them in Europe, people were blown away by them.
Dude, talking to Adam, how long have I been saying that we should run a sticker contest?
I mean, yeah. Sticker contest for sure. And that was 13 years ago. Jero had that idea. WB, man, 5 more gifted to the stream. Holy cats. We're almost done with level 8, y'all. 23% more to go. And then we're 1 level away from some JK
Later,
Damas.
Tim. Thank you for everything. Appreciate you, bud.
Thanks a lot, Timothy Timski. I appreciate it, man. Okay. We're going to start with Stace, as we usually do, because she is always on it. Okay. I got to do other things here.
Dude, I'm hungry. I'm going to eat my lunch while I watch this.
Yeah, you can lunch it up. Lunch it up, dude.
Still on my post experience diet here.
Oh yeah, what are you eating? Berries and nuts?
No, bean burrito.
Ooh,
Homemade.
bean burrito. No meat still?
No meat.
Dang, this dude's been no meat for a few weeks now. Sheesh. All right, Stace. Finally got some battle at the border practicing. All right, on the new Sweets Legend shape. And did we just get past Mr. and Mrs. Spike with the prime 27 months? We're on to level 9 height train, y'all.
Bam, bam, bam.
Get out of here.
Is that good?
Let's go.
Yeah, we usually get to 5 maybe. So
amazing.
So we're on one today, dude. The generosity is crazy. I think you being here makes it all special today. And what a great interview, dude. Thank you guys, everyone, for the support this whole year long. Honestly, it's been so nice. All right, Stace, what do you got for us? Magic Damadoo with the gift sub too. Fucking Cody Booth, thank you. Still. There we go. Reverse Moshi. Consistency. Stace, we're getting there.
She's got the gloves too.
Yeah, she's got the Sweets finger. What do we call them? The Sweets finger gloves or something.
Yeah, Stacy, I'm excited and scared to play you in Ken again next time I see you.
Oh yeah, she's been leveling up like no one's business. It's actually crazy. Finger socks. Thanks, Grizz. I knew you knew it. I knew you knew it. Kendama with another gift sub to the channel, keeping the level 9 train rolling. 3 minutes left. Let's get that JK Dama, y'all. All right, Legranto from Europe. What we doing? Got the mad filter.
It looks like Prusax.
Yeah, kinda. Well, let's run that back.
I cannot do those fast hands.
They're hard. I can't do them very well, honestly. One. Ooh, there we go. The ASMR in this one's nice.
Fast hands and juggles, just my nemesis.
Let's go. Nice. Thanks a lot, Legranjo. That was legit ski. Yo, Crimson Cookie with the gift sub, keeping the trainer rolling. I appreciate it. Remember, if you got Amazon Prime, it's free. Just hit that button and it's free.
Are there even enough people in here for all these subs?
Oh, yeah.
Like, how does that work?
They go to people who follow. And Krabby with 5 more gifted to the channel. Agent Cricket with 2 more. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. Holy crap. Almost to 80% of level 9. You got to be joking me. J Boogs, keep the hype train rolling with this clip, dude.
Oh my god.
Bugs and Easer Scrooge. Oh, using that new legend mod. Let's see him. Oh, come on, Bugs. Let's see it. Inward. Wing?
What?
Yeah, he be trying to be like Jam Cotty out here.
Give Jam Cotties a run for their money pretty soon.
Dude, he just loves his stalls. Oh! Let's go, dude. How you liking that bigger bevel, J-Bugs? Yo, Martin with the gift sub. We got 1 minute, almost to level 10. Oh.
What was that?
I don't know. It looked like a happy accident. Should he always be looking at the screen? Ebenezer Boogs. I love that. That was so funny. Oh, Krabby with one more gift sub. Thank you so much. 8% away from level 10, y'all. Here's Bees. Yo, Krabby with another gifted. That's level 10.
Wow.
We made it. We made it to level 10, dude.
Let's
go. Holy cats and kittens. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, what is that, Dama?
That's a 365.
Oh, that's the new one. Okay.
You guys are epic. Thank you all so very much. 100 biddies from Alex. Thanks.
Nice looking Dom.
Yeah. Dude, Bees is another dude this year who just has leveled up. Every single week I see him lacing bigger and badder tricks than the week before. It's
And he used
inspiring.
his friend's new album.
Oh, really? That's what he's in?
That's amazing.
Dope. Bees. Oh, no.
Saltation by Music of Mobius.
Oh, here's Cha-Cha. Here's Cha-Cha. Charlotte Kendama jams. Okay, so this is a jam that Cha-Cha runs every week. Or every month, I think.
I like that logo. Man, this video already makes me so happy. Dude, Cha-Cha, thank you for doing what you do. Yes. Whoa. Whoa.
4 or 5. Sweet special the bird, okay.
Okay, I've never done that.
It's not easy.
Oh my.
Hey, sing that trip. Gotta love it. Don't do it inward too. Wow, let's go.
Okay.
Get the trip on the Chato mod.
Dang.
That's a sick trick. That's a bucket list trick, dude.
Dang.
That's a good one. What a banger.
I just love that how there's everybody from the jam getting a trick in the same clip.
We'll probably see another one. The Cologne Jams is one that always sends us one each week. That's really good. Oh.
Only playing for a month? Wow.
Inward in?
I can't remember how long it took me to do a lighthouse, but I think it was a lot longer than a month.
It was months for me, for sure.
How did that spike?
What the heck? Candlestick half flip. I mean, these aren't like 1 month. Nice, dude. Thanks for buying the mod, bro. I appreciate it, V-Killer. Thanks a lot, dude. Hope you enjoyed. Hope your first lunar comes easier because of it, man.
Cha-Cha, it's been a year since you started. That's amazing. That's so good.
Got it.
Yeah, so Coots won this last week in stream. He was the winner. For a trade down.
I like the jam area.
Yeah, someone gifted him a sub last week and he won it. But this is a dude I met at Sakura. So,
okay. Which one?
Chicago Sakura this year in April or whatever it was, Jake's event. And he's another dude who he was big cupping when I met him in April. Like big cup, little cup, nothing crazy. But
it's pretty funny.
What the heck?
Sorry, Alex, tonight.
Alex Roy, get out of here, bro.
What are you doing, Alex?
He just gifted 25 subs to the channel.
Oh my god.
Roy Shington.
Who's next?
Roy Shington. Oh my god. Can we please get some GGs in the chat for Roy? Can we please? We are on a level 11 hype train right now. 3,000 Dama, Alex Royce. You guys have no idea. Alex Royce is one of my best friends in the world and is one of the biggest supporters of Sweets Kendamas. Regardless of that fact, he buys as many Kendamas as I send him for nothing.
We're not worthy is right.
It's really insane how generous and kind this man is, dude. And I know you all know that, but I just want to make sure he knows how much I love him. So.
What'd you say, Alex? I need you to move the car so I can move it on my control. Okay.
Oh, word. So. Royce.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's pickup time. Pickup time for Miss Emma Jean. She's done. Royce, though, that's really, truly insane, brother. 25 gift subs is such a nice thing to do. So thank you a million times, brother. Level 11, y'all. We're giving away 2 Sweets Legend models, and we're giving away a JKA Olympic official Kendama, man. So... Royce, thank you very much, and thanks to everybody who helped with this level 11, you know. Krabby, Tim, Stace, Bugs, I mean, Agent Cricket, 2 times, Krabby, Martin, Nair, Magic Damadoo, WB, like, you guys, thank you a million times. We've had maybe one bigger hype train than this in our whole career. As streamers, so we really appreciate it. What a nice way to end out the year, man. No new drop. Nope. We just have a gift card sale going on right now. So if you are planning on buying new Kendamas in the new year, you can spend $100 and get a $50 gift card for free. So it's really conducive if you buy a lot of Kendamas. We have a lot of new things coming out in the new shape. So if you're thinking you're going to probably buy some new Sweets Legends in the upcoming future, then you could literally get $50 free if you have $100 to spend this week. So go check it out. There are other levels too. It's not all just high. It's like spend 20, get 5 and other things as well. So go check that out, okay? Man, Roy Shington, I love you. Thanks.
Once you hit it, you get it.
Pet Rock Enthusiast, man.
Let's go.
Work lurkin' hype train.
We got it.
No, I didn't just. No, you. It's not just now, Royce. You know that, you mother effer. You know I love you. But the 25 gift subs make you love you this that much more.
Disappointed.
No, wrong button.
Perfect.
That was the button I was looking for. I got to figure out how to spend $100. Now you got to figure out how to spend $150, because when you spend $100, you're going to get that $100 and you get $50 for free. So really it's buy a Dama, get 2 free, you know, however you want to think about it. You use the gift card to buy Christmas presents. See, exactly. All right, Gabe's back for moving the whip. Let's get back on our video watching journey. Lacey Casey, also a gifter of the hype train. Lacey's been leveling up like crazy. Last week was huge. What she got this
Banks out. Straight to the top. Never going down. Don't
practicing Battle at the Border. I was struggling with the Lunar, but my Matt Sweets Legend mod came in the mail and I got it in no time. Let's go. I couldn't be more excited to hear that. Do you like her behind the back status?
I do.
Technique. Look at the dog.
She's hiding the T-Rex fingers.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that's what it is. She must have a
It's
gnarly
actually-
Dama claw.
It's amazing.
There it is.
That's gotta feel good.
We got some nasty German.
Some German rat, yeah.
Whirlwind check. Dude, Lacey, epic, dude. Absolutely killing it.
Yeah, that was great.
That was money. I can't wait to see you in
It
intermediate.
makes me want to play Kendama with my hand behind my back.
Dude, level 10 hype train. Everyone who's part of it, you got a brand new emote. Go look at it. It's a gingerbread man eating himself. That's pretty cool. Thank you guys so much. 94 subs. Holy cats. That's absolutely madness. That does not happen ever. Thank you very much for the support. Shout out Gabe. I guess Gabe's got to be here more. If that's no, well, maybe it's Christmas time. Who knows what it is, but you guys, thank you so much. After a long year of streaming, what a nice way to almost finish out. Because I am streaming next Wednesday. Wow. This is not the end of the year, so we'll be.
Let's go.
We'll be.
Coffee J cup, man. Twist it, and if you twist and pull and it doesn't come off, or if it breaks for some reason, I've had some that are smashed down too, where it's really hard to take them apart.
Put it in the freezer.
Oh.
That's the answer always.
Oh.
It takes away
That
all the
makes so
moisture
much
and
sense.
yeah, the kaijus. The only way we could get them apart, the wrecking balls to change them. The only way we could do it was putting in the freezer upstairs to change them for
Yo,
left.
chat for the win for real.
Yeah.
I'm not generally here for these things, but I guess level 10 hype train's really good.
Dude.
And you guys are awesome.
Yeah, just to put it in perspective, usually 20 subs gets us to level 5, and that's usually where we end. So 94 is quite an immense different. But
man, if that has anything to do with me, I really, really appreciate it, and I'm happy to be here. And yeah, I woke up this morning and I was like, man, like, I really just want to do something different today.
I like it.
I was like, I'm going to just show up at Sweet's house and not tell him.
That's all right. I'm always down, dude.
I had half a mind to just come in here shooting you with gel blasters. But I
Oh,
thought
my
that would
God.
probably be too much.
Oh, you disc tuck? I think Gabe has to do the disc hook. There's you bought me that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's see if Gabe. Here, hold on one sec. Let's see. You guys can see Pika. See if he gets it in there.
No.
Oh. No, you get the no.
No!
Sorry, well, I get one.
Oh, you tried to ricochet it.
I tried to, curve her in there. Didn't work. All right, Luke Funk. You know Luke. He helped volunteer at NACO in 2022 a bunch.
Our house has the seals coming off. That's annoying.
I use friction, use super glue. We went through.
Sounds like I need to send a.
Me and Paulson
email about
prototyped 3 different ones.
3 different seals.
Yeah, to get to the
Once
one
you
that
hit it,
we like the most.
once you hit it, you get it.
So these
That's
ones,
it.
the
Let's
ones
go.
before actually rubbed off. So at least you can guys still see my name and see the cross skins, because before I rubbed it off in a day. So, but I think a little super glue does the trick. Absolutely no problem. Look at that fast hand, dude.
Probably go through whatever we have left and try to do that. Is that a Kingman?
Yeah. Dang, Underbird Centrifugal, dude. I like that. That was money.
Was that Luke Funk?
Yeah.
I always wondered what Luke Funk looked like. I know. Because when I first saw it, I was like, Luke Funk is not in the chat right now.
Yeah, no, not that Luke Funk. It took me 3 streams to internalize it not being the Luke Funk that we knew.
Where is that Luke Funk?
He's just working.
Can we find him?
Yeah, he can be the next interview.
Can we bring SWKT back together somehow?
Wow.
Get them all.
They're across the country, dude. They'll be together in a few days for Christmas. They usually are. This is the week because he's home.
WB, that's hilarious.
Dang.
You know, I always do that to Earth Turn, and I never do that to Bird, and now I want to do that to Bird so bad. Yep, I want that.
Dude, throw in a little late whirly. You got a banger.
Yep, I want
dude,
that.
Large, nice job, dude. Thanks a lot, Thrillbo. I appreciate. Nice trick. All right. Putting this here till I get it proper. Airplane, 1.5.
Oh my.
That was a trick last year.
How's that not proper? Oh my.
You know these dudes.
Okay.
They're filming tricks like, you know, you don't see the difference.
This third tee.
They know the difference. It wasn't clean enough, dude. It's Nui Wong style. We're gonna film it the same trick 8 times. Whoa. This trick only took me an entire year to lace.
Wow.
Okay, I gotta
watch that again.
Yeah. So, finger balance stilt to 180, finger balance stilt.
How do you spin it around like that?
Over the valley, finger balance stilt.
Dude, that spin
finger
is...
balance stilt. It's
you
a
can't
whole
even,
text.
You can't even see... Wow.
It's a whole tech.
Slack Bear, that goes so hard.
Yeah, he has it here, and then he's doing this, and he's over valleying it to this. It's an insane amount of tech. That's crazy. Definitely trick of the year contender, dude. Why not? It's just as hard as anything else I've seen. That's crazy.
Coffee J Cup. Yeah, I've been here since the beginning. Since Sweets was just a little wee lad. Since he walked into the restaurant I was working at, and I was like, who is this dude?
Yeah, dang, I bet. I was
this
fresh
dude does
meat.
Not know how to wait tables. We'll get him figured out.
Dude, that was my first job, I think, waiting tables. I'm almost positive it was my first job waiting tables. No, yeah, I hadn't done it anywhere else ever.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. I probably was such a noob.
Dude, Slack Bear, I don't know how you did that, dude. Like, I'm gonna have to. That's some more Dama inspiration. Try to figure out how to even do the very, very first part about that.
All right, here's Steezy McSteezington. Insta wing flip over the valley, instant wing flip. In.
Wow. God, Alex, your outfit is just so on point, dude. Alex Royce took
purple, green, black, dude.
Kendama fits, #Kendama fits to the next level.
Yeah. He's
like people matching their Dama to their outfit, no one does it like Kendama Alex, and he's still Kenda Alex.
Little no effects. The first official trick of the Mad Sweets new legend shape. Dama is dummy lunar honed. Inward lunar, pressure to penguin inward lunar, inward flip back to regular lunar trade spike. Oh my gosh. Not a loon. Oh, trade here. Ooh, nice job, J Steez. Oh. Thank you, brother. Dude, thank you very much. I love that shirt, too. That's my Bowser back there, but like never soft. That's cool. Like on the ground, the rug. Quad cube.
Wanna build a snowman?
Aww.
Come on, let's go and play.
Little Frozen action.
I never
Dang,
see you
doubled it.
anymore. Come out the door. It's like you've gone away. We used to be best buds.
There we go.
And now we're not. I wish you would tell me why.
Is anyone else just waiting for the beat drop on this? I feel like the beat's just gonna come in so hard.
Oh, we didn't even get the bye. Okay, bye. Quad Cuber, thank you very much for sharing your clip as always. I hope you feel better soon.
I thought that was gonna flip into the hardest beat ever.
Oh, there's a version 1,000,000%.
It's not that known. I wish it was more.
Me too.
Just a sweet special in front of Chichen Itza.
Wow.
Nice. Everybody's like, it's not that known. I wish it was more known.
That's very sick, dude. I didn't even look at what was behind you. I was too busy watching the sweet special.
Nice.
Dang, that's sick.
That is, I love that clip.
I hope to see a place like that someday. That's crazy. That was Dream. Nar House was good. Cody, what'd you do to the Discord?
Wow, this is really fun to watch already.
The reserve. Putting a green string on it.
Dude. Wow. Why is this Nar? I don't know you
that
at all,
string
but
part was cool.
This is so good.
The lights are so sick on it too. Nice job.
Hold on,
Nar
hold on,
House.
hold on.
Look at Cody Grizz is on it. Absolutely epic video, mate. Killed it, Nar House. That was sick. You made the Dama look beautiful, man. You made the Dama look beautiful. Our weekly Blake Dama.
Nar, I just sent you a DM, bud.
A little surprised, Dan. Blake's been leveling up too. He sends like a minute-long edit every week of things he's been working on, new tricks he's been grinding. Usually just flowing out. Let's go. Dang, the arm flip. I've had to do those tricks in European competitions before, and they are gnarly. It's a whole different kind of control, but they're fun when you get them. He's got the tree in the crotch of the... He's got the dom in the crotch of the tree, too. I didn't even see that. Looning it. Thanks a lot, Blake. Appreciate you sending that over, dude. Leveling up, as always, every single week. All right, I'm starting to get to the scroll of where all the subs came through. Damaluna! Haven't seen a clip from you in a minute. Oh, it's an old one? Okay. You're busy, I guess.
How do you make the sound lower before you turn it on?
I
do
do
it.
it.
When I'm watching, I'm like, oh my god. Like, every time you start to do that, it's just so bad.
I do it before I click start. That's all I have to do. I have a habit of doing it the opposite way, though.
Can you play that one more time? Sorry.
Yeah. Damaluna is a glass blower. She does some epic work.
Oh. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the scenery.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
I love the vibe of that song.
It's very good. Very good. Where did it go though? Oh, there it is, Damaluna.
That just made me comfortable to watch that.
That was a good song too.
That's what I'm saying.
If I scroll too fast, then I lose everything. So I'm scrolling nice and slow so I don't miss anybody's. But I'm getting to the insane gift subs. Win 1-2, my man. Kendama Christmas, day 21, J-Stick. Did you superimpose yourself? It's okay if I do this, and then I do this.
Oh, you should do that every time for sure if you can remember.
Oh, there's no sound. He just green screened himself right into that, dude. So this is something I think Cody sent me this morning too. It's like Kendama Christmas. They're doing like 21 days of...
He's not green screened in there.
This?
You think he's green screened in there? Oh, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, like look at this dude. He's not there. Look at his feet, you know, like... Oh, my dogs are outside. They're not supposed to be out there.
Wow. So wait, what is this concept? Like, is the concept like they just... Like they're encouraging people to like edit themselves in? Japan homies do Kendama Christmas every year, and I've never fully understood it. That's what I'm saying. Can anybody explain this, Grizz? Finally found the trick list for this year. I'm probably messing Sweets' stuff up here.
Okay, Win 1-2 we watched. Wonderful. Oh, my Lanta. I'm just scrolling because not all the things were right next to each other, so I'm making sure I don't miss anyone's entries. I'm off to bed. Talk to you soon. Later on, Roysh. Thanks a lot, man. What's this? Oh, look. I have a Giphy now. I'm assuming this will be on Sweets Kendama or on Insta. You can use this on Instagram. What do we type in? I'm assuming you just type in Sweets Legend, but that's pretty cool. Thanks, Cody Grizz. Maroka made that happen, I think. Or maybe Cody Grizz did. I'm not sure. Whoever did it, thanks, though. That's
I like
sick.
the detail on the tattoo and your little watch.
Yeah. My watch I
That's
left at the
nice.
beach and lost this year. That sucked.
Oh, there's a trick list with a topic for every day. Every player is allowed to do creative, goofy, or even try hard content with it. Choose to do these collab tricks and invite people. That's amazing. What a cool contest. Thank you, Winner 1-2. Appreciate you explaining that to me.
Our boys just dropped another one.
What's that?
I don't
What
know.
that is?
What the?
What's going on, everyone? This is Nick, and I'm going to be talking about Kendama as a sport mindset in Japan today.
Oh my God, do I want to listen to that right now?
Yeah, we're not listening to the G Pod right now, but thanks Cody Grizz or Cody Booth for putting it in the chat so that everyone knows. If you want to get deep into Kendama, if you want to learn more about the intricacies of Kendama and what makes two of the best players in the world tick when it comes to Kendama, check out the G Pod. Nick and Zach talk each week, and it's not short. Like they usually talk a lot about the things they talk about. So go and take a listen. I listened to one just the other day, and it's like I know them, so it's cool hearing them try to articulate the things I know about them to a large group of people. Because podcasting is not an easy thing to do, so it's cool hearing their stories and hear them, fill the time with their knowledge about our sport that they're really good at. So if that's something you dig, these are the dudes to listen to because it's in-depth Kendama knowledge and
Have you watched any of the
mindset.
Trick of the Year?
I have not watched the Trick of the Year tricks yet. No, we'll do that next week. So I'm gonna.
That is gonna be mind melting.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream next Wednesday for sure. And so next week we'll watch all the Trick of the Week tricks, and we'll pick our favorites. Dude, that was all the videos, Gabe. We watched everyone's clip. Look at that, and it's 3:51. Holy
mean?
cats! It's just late in the stream. It's just late. We're almost been live for 3 hours. What a good stream, though, dude. It's been nice having you. Holy cats.
Thanks, man.
It's just flown right on by.
Can we quickly look at some of the feedback that your community's been given as far as like stuff that
I mean,
answers to questions because they take the time to fill out the survey. I think it's only right that we take the time to take a look at it.
Yeah, it's just an eighth of the people in this chat right now are people who did it. So
yeah, but that'll be okay. It's all anonymous.
Sounds good, dude. Whatever you want.
It's always like 11 p.m. in Germany when you stream. Yeah, well, that is why. So don't put that on there yet. So scroll down past this. Scroll down past this. There. And then you can just bring it over now that it's on here. Because above there, it shows people's emails addresses. But right here should be good. There we go. All right, so Gabe should try to speed run some Mario. No, you don't want to see that. Unless you want to see me die. Like
he'd probably be like Jake and not even hit the run button like a nerd.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would love to play some Double Dragon 3 though, or some Battletoads.
I can pull that up right now, literally.
You know, I'd jam some Battletoads on stream.
I have both of those.
Or
Magic Diamond Dude, we do need to get the giveaways running. Yes, please, because we'll be pulling those in a half hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So yeah, we're giving away.
I'm gonna binge some G-Pod this weekend, I think.
Yeah, we're giving away 3 Damas. We're giving away 3 Damas today. 2 Sweets mods and one. You
know what? I mean, we made it high on a. You know, we did well on the hype train, right?
Yeah.
I think we should give away 2 Olympics Kendama's booth.
Dang. Is it real? Let's go, Gabe. Up in the ante. So we got 4 Damas given away today. I think that's pretty fair for the 94 subs we got, man. Thank you guys. Dream, I'm not sure there's many cushions left, so the deal is for Sticky Sweets Legend mods right now because I know I got some of those, and I will by the time I ship them to you.
All right, so I just wanted to bring these to Matt. I don't know that Matt's looked at these at all yet, but we asked, it was really important that we felt like it was really important to ask you guys some questions and get some feedback on this stream because this is something that Sweets loves to do, and we want it to be something that you guys love as much as possible also. And in the light of you can't please everybody, we also want direct feedback from the community on what you like, what you don't so much, what you want to see more of, etc. And if we keep this feedback loop going of stuff that Sweets does or that we do and you give us feedback, we're looking to kind of have that be a cycle of we do stuff, you give us feedback, we do other stuff until it's something that you want to share with other people in the community. Because I think, Sweets, what is your average viewer count roughly?
70 or so.
Yeah, and so 70
3,
people average.
2, 1. Family!
Thanks for the gift sub, doggy. Appreciate it.
You guys are amazing, and the fact that you show up here and watch Sweets do his thing all the time is just something that is amazing. And so, we really want to listen to you and see kind of what we could be doing in the new year to change up and be, make it better in any way, shape or form. So we sent out the survey, got 21 responses so far. If you guys haven't filled out the survey, we'll keep that rolling. But this is a summary. Don't do it right now because this is a summary of all the responses so far. And I really have been on Sweets to take a look at this. I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this. And I hadn't seen that on stream yet. So I thought today I'd just bring it over and be like, yo, we're doing this today. And you're not getting out of it.
Yeah.
So obviously the biggest question, the first question is when is the best days for you to catch our stream? And this is pretty all over the board. Seems like Saturday might be a bad day. Friday be a bad day. Wednesday is good, but I mean it's kind of all over the board, which I'm not really sure what to take away from that. But we'll see what happens when we get more, because I think the big question is if Sweets added more times that he streams during a week, when should he do it, and how does that fit into his life, and yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Thursday is the second highest one.
Dude, Coffee J Cup, if you want Sweets to stream some disc golf, I don't know what that would take, but I like that feedback. I'm not sure if you filled out
filled out a thing, but what time of day is best for you to catch our streams? Check any that apply. Afternoons between noon and 5 seems to be the highest, with evenings after 5 p.m. being second and mornings being worst. Obviously, these numbers will change, but that's good feedback, right, Sweets? I mean,
yeah,
like we could take that and obviously that this is coming from a pool of people that already watch Matt, and it's not
during
coming from,
this time, right?
During this time. And we don't know if other people would tune in outside of this time, but it's interesting. What content do you want more of?
Interviews, competition, games of Kendama lore, interviews, Mario playing Kendama.
More Kendama play, more games. I like the idea of Sweets not always having to be home alone for streams, but not all have to be a warehouse setup. Well, you could just be like me and come crash his house. I like watching vids and viewer clips, more interviews. I like Mario and gameplay, but I think people are responding super well to the Whirlwind %, so maybe more incorporating Kendama into gameplay somehow could be fun and retain engagement. And online comps, be it vid contest or actual virtual comps. People like the competition will pay $5 to enter an online competition just for fun. It isn't to make money per se, but to get engagement on the Twitch stream and to keep online comps relevant. People use them to practice for in person. We do invitational freestyle stuff. I vibe with this feedback so hard. Would you guys, if we had more like in-stream competition sort of ideas, would you guys join in on that? Question for the chat.
Video games, more Ken games with Tio and Bjorn.
Video games, more Ken games would be cool, like Tio and Bjorn. I think like having dedicated video game days and Dama days would work really well. I mess with that feedback too. Like, so dedicated time for Kendama stuff, dedicated time for gaming stuff, potentially. Talking about raves, interviews, Kendama play, keep viewers clips, games of Ken, collaborations, Kendama community news. Yo, so the Kendama community news thing is something I'm all about. In fact, today I wanted to come and tell Sweets, like, yo, like, remember I told you that Soma was on a TED Talk?
Mm-hmm.
So today he posted about the TED Talk again, but this time he put the link in his bio so we could actually watch it, and I wanted to watch that on stream.
Once you hit it, you get it. That's it. Let's go.
Yo, Sergeant Woods, thanks for the 4 months.
I just want more Sweets life, says Wade Will. Don't we all want more Sweets life? You know what we need to do is somehow crowdfund Norks getting away from selling cars, because Norks went to go sell cars because we couldn't pay him enough.
Emma, are you okay?
Emma, don't come down here. You're not allowed. No, you're not allowed down here.
She's kidding.
No, don't you come down here. Don't do it. I'm just kidding. Come give me a hug. Hi, big girl. Oh, how are you?
Good.
I saw you did a first spike.
Daddy, you
What's
and
that?
Mommy need to open this.
Yeah, what is it?
You gotta see the card first.
Okay. Okay, can I see the card?
You and Mom gotta open it.
Okay, it's a heart, and it says Emma.
And you need to open it. It's for you guys.
Papa, Mama, Emma. Kona Moore.
What does that mean?
What's that mean?
That means I love you.
Oh, good job.
Oh, thank you.
Now unwrap the string. You and Mom gotta do it because it's for both of you.
Okay.
I'll let Dad do that part, okay?
Now you guys both open it.
I'll keep your card, Emma.
Both of you open it.
Dad is having a hard time opening it by himself.
Now both of you open this.
Why are you the cutest? And where's your sister? Oh,
Feliz Navidad.
That's nice.
How cute. Look at Emma got us a beautiful Feliz Navidad.
Where's your sister?
Good job, Emma.
Thank
Where
you.
is she? Where is she?
Thank you very much, Emma. It's beautiful. Thank you very much.
And I'm going to put it on Dad's tree.
What's this, Daddy?
That's a carom board. It's a cool game. I'm gonna show you how to play.
Norks. Selling cars is tough to outdo. I agree. Those were the days. Those were the days of Coop and Max in the same place at the same time all the time.
Are you gonna be part of the chat now?
We'll try to bring that same vibe back, but I think Coop has always felt like without Norks it's not the same.
Yeah, we got something planned for that one already, so that one's, you will see something new in the new year.
Kendama history and edits of people. I'm guessing that this means who molded Kendama, and I really mess with this too. So it's essentially going back into the history again, right?
Yeah, that's the new bit we be doing is the Kendama history. So
I would like to know who people think molded Kendama and who they would like to see interviewed. I think that would be really great feedback.
I'm gonna be part of the history.
If you fall over, you're definitely gonna be a big part of the stream.
Speedruns, challenge runs like the Whirlies are a blast. Would also be fun to see him try a speed run in another game. I know Matt has mentioned not really wanting to do longer speed runs, but I personally find a longer run allows the streamer to interact with chat a bit more, as not every single second is as huge of a deal, and there's so many more opportunities to make up time in the run. I would love to see Matt speedrun Super Mario Odyssey. Anything honestly Kendama content or otherwise. Kendama play, big fan of the games of Ken or watching you grind for a trick. Fortnite with Kendama, more games of Ken and Mario Kart. Normal Wednesday streams are great. The Thursday Kendamanomics grind is fun. Love the interviews that happen. What content do you want less of? Not applicable. It's all awesome. I like it a lot already. I like it all. Marbles. Video games. Honestly, the Wednesday stream layout is pretty perfect. If I had to cut something, it would be daily dose type stuff, but Matt isn't really doing those as of late. I'm not sure why it keeps making all my capital letters lowercase, but I'm not going to go back and fix it now. Lol. Less hating on Yoshi. I think chat can all agree it's totally unwarranted.
No, never.
No!
Hey, Dad.
Oh, Colin Sander interview would be gas. I totally agree. I totally agree with that.
I've tried the last 3 weeks.
Well, you know, maybe now that he saw Adam Kingman, or if he knows Adam Kingman did it.
There's a shirt, and it has Yoshi, and it's like Yoshi killing Mario.
Oh my! Do you think your dad likes that shirt?
No, he hates it. And I love it because it's yay Yoshi killing Mario. I hate Mario.
Some of the interviews have felt lackluster. Games, quizzes, bets on something during interviews would be cool. You know, I'm a big fan of betting on things, so don't even get me started on betting on things.
Let's not go down that
road. I think that's great feedback. Wordle daily dose of internet. Fun, but feels like a waste of time while waiting for the main parts of the stream. To be honest, that is also my feedback, but I wanted to see what other people said. There's nothing currently on the stream that I can't take any sort of find it boring or not wanting to see it. Love the channel and content. Late streams. I live in Europe. That is fair. That's fair and honest.
Yeah.
So basically, I think that feedback says that if we streamed earlier, that people in Europe would be able to watch because it's not as late there. Nothing, I don't know, smaller marble tournaments. Some may hate me, but less of gaming stuff. But I understand it's fun and tons of Twitch content is gaming related. Don't you just think that like some people are here for like some gaming stuff and like it, and some people just want Kendama stuff?
Yeah, but that's Twitch, like in general.
Yeah.
And everyone here likes both. If I just did one, I would lose the other half.
I totally think that there's like...
But I understand some of you all don't like watching video games. Like, I get it. That's why I try to stick to ones, and then we added Whirly % to like make it more Kendama, and
yeah.
But there's always more ideas that can be better. I mean, this is the part I'm the most excited about.
Is there content you want to see that we aren't making? Cooking stream. Dude, we could cook.
Yeah.
We could do some cooking.
That's easy.
What if we did a cook-off? Like, we pick something, and like you try to cook it, I try to cook it.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe get some other people. That'd be interesting.
Cooking stream is easy.
Maybe not, though. Some Ken games and stuff online. Can't think of anything right now. Games of Ken, no. Maybe Sweets compiles a list of his top clips for the week. Trick tutorial time. Live museum tour. Day in the life of someone at Sweet Shop, but more like just on a stream at the warehouse. We go say hi to someone who is at work. They would know ahead of time for secret sauce purposes. To get to know the people at Sweets way better. This way to get a face to the team for the community to be in touch with. Dan Robinson comes on to Discord with Sweets, and we have a player showcase where they show clips of a player and talk about their career, etc. This would connect Ken Docs in the stream. That is a great idea. Those are all great ideas. What great feedback. In the end, we could even try to get a segment with MJ and have the Dama News be part of stream 2 in a way. Hell yeah. Tying the whole community into a big Kendama media network, but centered around the Sweets Kendama stream and net, if you will. Yo, that is... we're trying to keep this anonymous, but damn, that's some good feedback. Darn good feedback.
No. Because I don't want you getting hurt on stream.
I would enjoy trick grinding or more raw Kendama content. Anything at the shop is exciting. More faces on stream. Play Ken with others or first to lace. Maybe some more day in the lifestyle edits with you guys about the new warehouse parenting adult. Sometimes we have these conversations in the shop where sometimes I'm just like, there should just be a stream cam on here just so that people can see how hard it is for us to make decisions and try to please the majority of people. Like, it is so difficult. And not even please the majority of people, just the conversations that we have around the decisions that we make, I think are massively streamable sometimes, where I'm just like, if people knew how hard we go back and forth about things to like figure stuff out. Did we just make Emma mad?
Oh yeah, she's mad at me. It's okay.
Emma, don't be mad.
It won't let me have the big blue ball.
Do a first spike and I'll tell you where it is.
Oh, good.
Go get a Dama and first spike it on camera and I'll let you go get it. Sorry, that's the rule.
You can do it.
Dad, that's not
Leica
fair.
came to me the other day and said, Daddy, if I spike a Kendama, can I have a treat? And I said, absolutely.
Yeah, you can have a treat too.
And then she did a spike, and then she got a treat. That's how the world
You
works.
can have a treat and a green ball.
Oh, you mean the blue
Can you do a $1 tier for Dama Dads on Patreon for the ones that are broke, please? That seems like a good idea. I don't know much about the Dama Dad stuff.
Nah, we do it. We did it for a very specific
Banana bread,
reason.
hell yeah. We need weekly Dama News with MJ. I think that would be fire. Twitch team Dama design games. Design a Tama live on Twitch. We could do that. Option of letting viewers vote or buy certain colors or pre-made patterns to add to the design. Limit to 20 changes or addition for cleaner look. Unlimited changes could create a Tama with a chaotic look. That's an interesting thought too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Behind the scenes might be harder to live, but I think it'd be cool. Kendama World Record updates. That's a good idea too.
Yeah.
Would be kind of cool to see a time slot set aside for Matt to just sesh on cam for us and have Dama Dares come in from chat. Y'all have done that at events while killing time every once in a while, but it would be cool to have it as part of the regular scheduled content if you're adding more days of the week.
Yeah, that's Thursday. I'm going to get to the end of Kendamonomics where I'm going to be only doing tricks I can't do, and so I will definitely be taking other ideas.
Ken Games game tournament like BATB. I don't know what that means.
Just online tournaments.
No, what's the next one?
This is it's a joke.
Okay. I'd like some behind the scenes stuff, I think. Games of 1-up, bloopers or edits maybe. Love the stream and everything you guys do. That's some nice feedback for you, man.
That's great.
Nice feedback for Cody Grizz. Nice feedback for everybody that has anything to do with the stream.
Yeah, thank you guys very much for taking the time to do it more than anything, because it's you didn't have to do any of this.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
it makes so much sense.
I mean, it's like Pop Swag, it's the Pop Swag stuff you're talking about.
Okay,
so making Ken games extremely intense.
So the other thing that I wanted to do on stream today, first of all, thank you guys so much for giving your responses here, because without the responses and without the feedback, it's only on Sweets and the team at Sweets to generate ideas that we think you might like.
It's right there, Mr. Spike.
And
you can still do it if you want.
And we're going to do more of this, because I think that we as a company have been poor at making assumptions about what people want. based off of what we think they want, rather than like trying to just ask the community what they want and how they feel about the things that we do. So Dark Souls is so hard.
Yeah, no, it's not my type of game.
Okay, so where was I going with that? Oh yeah, thank you for filling out this feedback. And if you guys want to put more feedback, that'd be dope. Can we try to get you guys a booth at more music festivals? So Agent Cricket, the biggest thing about booths at music festivals is we would have a booth at every music festival. But can anyone guess what the problem is to having a booth at a music festival? The price is the right answer, okay? It's insanely expensive. And, you know, I don't know what it looks like from the outside looking in, but Sweets isn't exactly the most ballin' company on the planet. You know, we might seem like a big company or a bigger Kendama company, but because we have employees and because we have a larger team, because we try to push the game further and get more people into it, because of lots of factors, you know, we don't have the money to have booths, even though, like,
You would think it would make money.
I would personally be at as many festivals as humanly possible next year, trying to do as much as possible. So, damn, we need to crowdfund it. Let's do another 24-hour stream for festivals. Yo, the thing is like, we kind of feel like crowdfunding and just in general in the Kendama scene, my feeling is that we keep trying to tap the same group of people for the same funds. Like, it's this business is tough because there's not that many people in it to support, and there's hundreds of Kendama companies to support, right? Like, this is just a hard sort of, that's why I always talk about growing the community, like, and it's not just about, like, I have a question in that, like, do we think in this chat, in the people in this chat, like, do we want the Kendama community to grow, yes or no? It's just a question, you know? And I don't know if we should do one of those, you know. Okay, so duh, yes, absolutely, 1000%. Okay, so my next question is, if we want the Kendama community to grow, what are the efforts that we're making to actually make Kendama grow? And you don't need to answer that question because it can go down a rabbit hole, but I think Sweets Kendama has been that is our number one priority. And we put other things behind that priority. Like, let's be real, when we first did Sweets Mob, it wasn't the favorite idea of many people. They were like, yo, this dude can't even lunar flip. Why would you give a dude that can't lunar flip a Kendama? All right, each one teach one. Hell yeah, all about that. If you started at one end of a gym and nobody had spiked a Kendama before, you have two options if you want that whole room to spike. You can teach every person in the room a spike yourself, or you can teach two people how to teach a first spike. And then have them teach two people to teach a first spike. And see how fast one versus the other gets you. I'm about that.
Yeah.
Each one teach one.
No,
and when you guys teach a first spike, how many people in chat teach first spikes? I know, like, I've seen the names in here, and I know that lots of people teach first spikes, but you might be missing a big step, which is after you teach them a first spike, have them spin it again, have them spin it themselves. And then after they do that one, then you got to tell them that they have enough knowledge and information to teach anyone else that they meet a first spike. And if you give them that Dama, you make them promise that they're going to teach anyone who asks them what is that a first spike by just the simple phrase, let me teach you 60 seconds. RNG boat based. What does that mean?
Based. It means that's true. Like, that's
based.
realness.
That's
yeah,
true.
like...
Damn, that's lingo I don't have. Dream Asylum. To be honest, like if I can spread knowledge on how to teach kendama, like that's my biggest passion. But anyway, I just want to say, like, yo, thank you guys for giving Sweets this feedback on this Twitch stream. Like, I want Sweets to do what he loves to do, and if this is something he loves to do, I just want to make it tied with like what you guys want to see the most and how it can be more. God, there's so much shit going on in the chat right now that I just want to keep going.
Yeah, isn't that fun? And you could just sit here and talk all day. Twitch is probably bad for Gabe because he would never hit the off button as long as someone was typing in chat.
Yeah,
he would
I would
always
talk to you guys all day.
No, it's cool, man. It's
wait, I want to adjust this.
Okay.
Dunkel, I've got like 2 people to try my kendamas in public, but I'm cripplingly socially inept, so I can't have a conversation with someone I don't know. I can barely... Hey, let's have a conversation, because I think I might be able to help with that. Like...
Timmy, we haven't given anything away. We got 4 damas we're giving away.
Oh shit, am I holding stuff up?
Nope, we're just going.
Okay, all right.
We can stop whenever. Like that's
Okay. All right.
I usually stop at 4.
I don't know how this stuff normally works, so I just want to be respectful.
I usually stop at 4 or 4:30, but it's usually
Hey, Tim's
I gotta
back.
go get
Tim, you off work or what?
Emma.
Coffee J Cup. You want me to just kick in Sweets' door more often? you want me to just kick in his door and
So here,
I recently did a kendama
tomorrow
course for kids at school in Germany, and they and I loved it. Looking to do more. Dream Asylum, hell yeah, hell yes.
What? Yeah, well, I'm going to be doing Kendamanomics on Thursdays in the shop from 12 to 3. So, Gabe can come over there. We can give him his own little camera, and he can just talk to you fools while I'm trying to lace tricks. There's all kinds of different ways we can get him out here. But I think it's nice just for him to see what I see each week, I relay what's happening on Twitch, but it's a different vibe when you see me pushing buttons and you see 94 subs roll through and you see all the nice things y'all say. Like, I'm used to it. So I'm almost... desensitized how nice and epic you guys are. So
I don't know who the banana bread dude is, but I don't know. He said I say hell yeah like the banana bread dude, but I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that
hey,
is.
For those of you, if we've sparked any kind of feedback, inspiration in here, these are this is good, and it's giving me some ideas. Oh my god, yeah. So, yeah, I'm definitely addicted to reading chat, Booth. So, I would, yeah, me too. Okay, so, all right, so here's the thing. I'm so peeved they shut down, what's that?
He's responding to Bees'
Oh, they shut down
comment.
the youth center here on some BS a little while ago. I was going in like 3 to 4 times a week to volunteer. Man, y'all are so inspiring. Like, the people in this chat you guys are the business, and I want to connect with you guys so much more because it's inspiring and it gives me energy. Yeah, so I'm kind of speechless just from reading through all this stuff.
Yeah, well, I think we're gonna wrap up stream there because we could literally sit and talk to you guys all afternoon, but we're gonna bring it to an end because it's been a wonderful stream. We started with Adam Kingman, man. We got to learn more about him, so go follow his stuff if you guys haven't. We got a level 11 hype train, so we're about to give away 4 damas. This is your final warning to enter the giveaway! Sweetsmas in chat. If you're not subbed, sub up. It's $5. We give a dama away every week, so for $1 you get a chance every week to get a brand new kendama. Today we're giving away 4 because we got that going. The target contest, we are giving one away, a dama we are giving one of every Dama away that we make here in the month of December, and we don't have a lot of entries for our Target contest. So if you could go into Target and create some amazing content utilizing the Target Kendama, or watch my video about the contest, you can go to sweets.com contest and check it out. But it's just we're looking for cool content with the Target stuff as the main point of it, and we just gave away the last year's Dama, or November's person just got their Damas. I think it was 30-some Damas they got. So all you got to do is go film a little bit, go have some fun, teach some first spikes like in Target, because we didn't see a lot of those. So a first spike video that's really good could definitely get you the W in the contest. So please enter that. Go check out the gift cards. Like I said, they're buy a $100 gift card, you get a 51 free. So lots of things happening. End of the year. We can't ship you Damas in time for Christmas, but I can promise you we're going to have a bunch more cool stuff coming in the new year. If you already made one, are you still in, or do you have to make a new one? You have to make a new one, Blake, each month. It's a new contest each month, so you cannot resubmit the one you already did. Dude, and huge shout out to Gabe. Thanks a lot, Mr. Gabe, for coming and joining me today, seeing how things go. It's been nice having you.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you guys for being here. I think we just want to make we just want to make content that people want to watch, and Sweets is doing his role in that, and I've been kind of scared, not scared. I'm not comfortable with my own voice, so this is actually nice that I don't have to hear myself. I can just talk to y'all, and I don't need to hear the way that I sound.
Yeah,
because it bothers me. So that's why, like, if Sweets is ever like, here, let me film you doing whatever, I'm like, nah. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. But like here it's different. Here I can just talk, and I don't need to hear myself talk. And that's nice.
Yeah. No one around listening to you. Because once you say it, you can't take it back either. It's live, so there's no second chances. It's just
I don't need second chances, man. I think the other thing is that I'm entirely too transparent, so people are a little people are a little worried about what I'm gonna say live. So
yeah, for sure.
Gotta make sure that I'm careful in what I say, but I'm also like, what are you scared that I'm gonna say? like maybe I'll give away some secrets of business, but I don't really care about that either. So
so you guys, if Gabe's live, you better tune in, because you don't know what you're gonna hear, dude. I spill the beans all the time. No worries. Super
well,
Chicken
I mean,
says.
if anybody deserves to have the beans spilled to them, it's people that show up to watch you on Twitch.
Yeah,
100%.
100% agree.
Merry Christmas. I can't thank you guys all enough. I get my energy from people like you. It's really what keeps me going in this, and thank you for having me.
All right, Magic Dama dude, let's close the entries and we'll get this raffle cracking.
Hey Gabe, how do you make Kush? What the hell does that mean?
Kush Clear. He wants to know the recipe.
Oh, you want to know the Kush Clear recipe?
Timmy's hilarious, so he has really funny jokes every time.
Are you having a laugh?
I made that button just for you, Tim. Okay, you cannot enter. First giveaway is for a Sweets Legend Shape Dama. Here we go. Quad Cuber, staying home sick today. Hope this makes you feel better, Quad. Thank you for being a supporter all year and for always being in chat every week. I really appreciate it. Congratulations. All right, second winner of the Sweets Legend Shape. And then we'll move on to the Olympic Damas. Let's go. Lacey Casey, and
Where are you seeing this? Oh, it just pops it up for you. That's nice.
Yeah. Lacey Casey. So Magic Dama dude, Cody Booth, is at home doing this all in the background for me, so I didn't have to be typing today. Because usually I rip it. Lacey Casey, I know you got one already, so could you please let me know what you bought, and I'm going to give you the opposite. So if you bought a sticky, I'll give you a kush. If you bought a kush, I'll give you a sticky, okay? So hit up Magic Dama Dude and let him know which one you need. All right. Next up is the JKA official 2020 Olympic Kendama. If I see you selling it, you're banned from the channel. Here we go. Boat based. You win. Congratulations. I don't know if I have one over here. I'll check it out in a second. Congratulations, RNG Boat. You take the WW. Finally a win, and what better win than a rare JKA Olympic Kendama. Make sure you hit up CS at Sweets Kendamas with your address so that Cody knows exactly where to send the Dama. All right, here we go. One more JKA Olympic Kendama. Thanks to Gabe. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to Adam. Thanks to chat. Here we go. You were out here typing in chat the whole day too. Congratulations. Dream Asylum won the last Dama, the JK Ozura Kendama. I really can't thank y'all enough. Almost 100 subs in a normal Wednesday stream.
That's it. Let's go.
Blair with the 10 months. I really appreciate it. Everyone who just won, make sure you look at Magic Dama Dude's message and get him a quick email so that he can get you your Damas before the week's over, okay? Oh, man. What a good week. Everyone have a good Christmas. Have a good holiday. I am going to be streaming next Wednesday, so you haven't got rid of me yet. We'll be going over Trick of the Year. And who knows what else. Let's see if I can't wrangle Colin Sander for a final interview of the year. That would be pretty darn epic if I could pull that off. So we'll see if I can do that. But let's go... Let's go raid somebody real quick, since we have enough people.
What does that mean, raid somebody?
So I take someone from my list who we like, who does Dama or does something, and then we take all of our 79 people and we put them in that chat. And so we show love to a different streamer, yeah. Do you remember Hong Boots?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's live right now with 2 people. But sometimes I go to people that we don't know, like Raquel. She's a sick musician. And sometimes when we go in there and spam with Kendama shit in a channel like this, she goes, what are you doing? What are these people? What are these emotes? And then we find new friends on Twitch.
Know,
this dude knows us.
There's a lot of ways to spread Kendama. And I love that we're always trying to think of new ways to grow this community.
Yeah, dude. But I don't want to... Or now, like you're what? Oh, got you.
I don't have any idea what's going on.
That's okay. He's just giving me a person to raid. So he uses his points to tell me who to raid. So if your homie has a channel,
vitality of sun, and I the sea.
Okay. If you have a channel,
is this their channel?
No, it's a commercial. Oh. That's how we make money on Twitch. Is when people have to watch commercials because they don't have subs.
Oh, we don't. I think we're far from making money on Twitch.
Well,
you always say it wrong.
Okay. you chat knows what I meant when I said that.
No,
that's
I don't think
sure.
they do, dude. You got to be careful with your words.
Okay.
He's a mutual of one of our Kendama streamer friends. Okay. I want to see what he's about.
Oh, he's smoking the Benjamin. He's 420 friendly, y'all. So go say what up to Quixon and GM. We've raided this dude before. Do
we
nice
also
dude.
Join the raid?
Yeah, we'll go over there in just a second. So see you guys. Have a good holiday.
Bye, guys.
Until next time.
Yo, Kendamas, dude. Welcome on in, you
Welcome in, you beauties. Oh my God, hello.
Cheers.
Lukey, dude, Uncle, Alex, welcome in. Magic Man, dude, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you again. Dreams, welcome on in. Sweet Kendamas.
Has this
what
dude
is
ever
up,
done
dude?
Kendama
Shout out.
on